Hello, people. Alright. Alright. So obviously just chatting stream, talk stream, chill stream. Bro, I've had to like wait for like a month for like the news to break. Hey Riddles. Alright, you ready for the streams talking about this stuff, man? I think I'm good, Flynn. I think I'm good. Alright. So, I was thinking about how I wanted to do this. And you know, I figure it would be a good way to do it. Literally just having a text doc. Ooh, that doesn't look good though. How can I make this look better? I think I know what's going on. Hold up. Right, something like this. Literally just like writing down like basically why. Yeah, so I've known for like the past like month or so, right? It's been a while. Why do you think I was doing dono, like the dono thing for Kagaribi? Right? I wouldn't have done that at all if it was like, oh yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh, so I wanted to be like, alright guys. Bad timing, I want to go to Kagaribi though. But alas. Alright, so basically, summary is, I mean, Mark, look what was nice to have. Look what was awesome. Like, I can't understate enough how awesome Look was, by the way. Right? Like, they're still covering my flight to Japan. They're covering Level Up Expo as like our last event. And like, I think they're still offering like my flights for CEO and Combo Breaker still. Because those were planned out like before. Oh my god. Bro, I made a soup. The soup came out fucking amazing, actually. I'm gonna post about it later. But I made like a chickpea, tomato, celery, garlic, etc. soup. Oh my god, it came out phenomenal. But like, look what's like awesome. Like, they're still covering like CEO and Combo Breaker apparently for me. Because like, that was planned way in advance of the like no re-signing. Right? Like, no, they're fucking homies. And so, with that said, the summary really is, like, Nintendo kind of screwed Smash. Like, because I remember talking to them, right? And they said even if, like, Smash 6 was announced, it wouldn't really change anything. And the reason is, like, with sponsors, right? So you guys know, we don't, like, you know, we haven't had a coin box anymore. Right? And I think it's not new news that, like, the reason for that is Nintendo just being, like, not cool with crypto sponsors for events. Because Nintendo doesn't allow certain sponsors for events. Right? And I'm trying to think how I want to phrase this. It's really hard for a sponsor, or like Liquid, to justify, like Coinbox was huge for Smash and Liquid, right? Huge. Right? Coinbase, fucking amazing sponsor, you know, supported, like, a lot. So, with Nintendo not allowing things like Coinbase and Coinbox to happen, Smash just costs a lot of money with, like, no return. Cherylines? Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Cherylins? But yeah, like, exactly. Because, like, oh, let's see if I can find the announcement. Yeah, right here. We pull up this window. I just want to, like, make sure I'm not saying anything that isn't, like, public news or knowledge, right? But yeah, it's like, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so basically that was huge, right? Having Coinboxes, having Coinbase as a sponsor was, like, low-key carrying, like the Smash section, like Riddle's me, on its shoulders. So, yeah, right? So now they bring us out to events, cover hotels and stuff, and that money's not really coming anywhere from them, from anyone for that. Like, obviously, you still have things like Monster Energy, I forget what the sponsors are on Twitch. I think Monster and, like, Coinbase were the really big ones. It's like SAP was another one that nobody talks about. It's more like on the side for, like, businessy stuff. But yeah, like, no other sponsors were in the front line supporting Smash the way Coinbase was. And also, you can't even do, like, drink sponsors either, right? You can't have a Monster sponsor for, like, Smash events. Nintendo won't allow that either. They don't allow energy drinks. They don't allow crypto. There's a lot of things they don't allow. I'm gonna raise this. Now, I know people are going to say, they're going to ask, what about results? Do results matter? Like, me not doing well for a little bit. Same with, like, Riddle's not doing particularly on Smash. And honestly, I clarified a lot with them. Because, like, that was my thought, too. Is, hey, have our results, like, to look like, have our results been a problem? Do you need us to work on shit? You know what they told me? No. And, like, obviously, Liquid could just be saying this, but I fully believe them. They're always honest with me about these things. Like, it wasn't, like, anything to do with, like, results or not going to many events. The Riddles. LMAO. Right! Like, I asked them. They were pretty chill with both of us. Like, obviously, we were not super focused in Smash. Yeah, right? Like, we can't really do anything. Like, dude, they were so happy, like, when I, like, did well at less big moves. Like, super happy. They're not dropping, H-Box. That's because H-Box is, like, too big, right? Like, he's content. He's beyond the sphere of Smash. Yeah, like, I remember actually at EVO last year when I was taking a break, right? I remember they told me they basically just wanted me to go into big events, like SmashCon Genesis. And as long as I did that, they were super cool with me taking a understandable break because of burnout. Yeah, H-Box is co-owner as well. Like, they're not dropping H-Box. No, he's fine. But I also think he's just, like, his content gets enough views that, like, he's not really just a player anymore. He's, like, a content creator for them, if that makes sense. But yeah, so, like, because Liquid's thing has always been, they want to see effort. Because look at his org, they always pick up players as investments. Like, they pick someone like me up, and their plan is, like, 5 years, right? Riddles. Like, they pick up Riddles, their plan is minimum 3 years. For, like, any player, pretty much. Like, they really invest in their players, and don't just see them as, pick it up for a year. Which means they're totally understanding of players who need to take breaks because burnout, players who have dip in results, but as long as they put effort in, right? Like, if I had a dip in results and I put the effort in to increase the results, They're like, okay, cool. Because they can also use that as like a story, right? Like, I remember there's an article on me for after SmashCon or something, where it's like, I kind of had a bad 2023 in terms of results, right? You know, I was struggling. And then I fucking CEO, SmashCon. Great results, amazing. So like, and they wrote a whole article about how I'm a very stubborn player. I persevere, I keep trying. So, and that's a huge part of what makes Liquid awesome, by the way. Here. Because they don't pick up people unless they're super confident in them. Yeah, exactly, Freeze, right? Like, Violent Kane, you know, they pick them up because they have... Like, I expect Violent Kane to be on Liquid for years. Also, another part of it is, honestly, Smash is not on things like EWC. Once again, Nintendo, right? But, like, EWC, bro, I'm not sure if you guys keep up with, like, esports in general. EWC, Esports World Cup, is a fucking insane amount of money. To the point that, like, any org would be stupid to leave that on the table. So, the fact that Smash isn't on, like, Esports World Cup or any of that stuff, it's like, yeah. Like, once again, how is Smash gonna make the money? Right? Like, there isn't really a way forward to, like, make Smash even, like, net even. Because it's not like Smash gets a lot of viewership either. Obviously, I'm not a big streamer. I know I'm not a big streamer. I'm not particularly good at content. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I do my best for content. You know, numbers, opinion aside, the numbers indicate, you know, I'm not particularly great. But, like, in general, Smash numbers also aren't that great. Like, my peak was, like, during COVID, I'd get, like, 200 to 300. That was pretty good. Still not enough to, like, sustain. Like, I should actually add this. I can't talk too much about, like, Ken and Shoot At, right? Like, if they want to talk about it, they can. All I can really say is... And this is, like... I don't know these things, so this is my guess. But, like, they're like, you know, players on Liquid. But I think they're kind of just, like, on the... I'm going to say on the side, but... You know, they're vibing. Right? They're not really going to events a lot, so they're probably not expensive to keep. Whereas someone like me, you know, I'm expensive to keep. I go to Genesis. Dude, Genesis? Flights to Genesis. Like, let's just say a flight to Genesis, $500. And then hotel for the weekend for, let's say, Riddles and me. Right? That hotel's like another $1,000. So that means one event, not even including food. Like, that's a big event. To be fair, it's a very expensive one. That's like $1,000+. No, I should, like, luckily Liquid's covering Level Up Expo. I should actually mention this. Still. To Japan. Potentially? Because... But yeah, so... Big events not having massive viewership also. Yeah, Terps. And, like, I'm still getting my salary until the end of the month. Self-employed, Turbs. Like, technically self-employed, technically contracted. They want effort. I should actually... No, No, Liquid didn't care that I wasn't active because I told them I was taking a break for 2024 and they were fine with that. We're fine with my inactivity. They knew I was fine with it. Events in 2025, which I have been and I have more planned. Still. Yeah, Turbs. Damn, look at Turbs knowing these things. But yeah, like, obviously I haven't been super active this year. That's just because it's kind of, like, not many big events. Granted, I should be going to more regionals and locals, which I am doing, to be fair. Right? But, like, it's really hard to be more active when, like, what big events have we had so far this year? Less big moves in Genesis. And I went to Frosty Faustings. I feel like I went to one other event this year. But, like, I had a lot of things coming up, right? Because I was kind of, like, de-rusting Unbreaking. But, yeah. Now, the thing is, not going to locals makes sense when the stream's doing well. Yeah, the thing, like, honestly, I'm trying to go more local stuff and try to say, I just kind of needed to, like, slowly get back into going to events, right? And, like, figure out a pace that works for me. So, like, I'm doing, for example, next week, or this week, I'm doing, like, that B+ tier. No, it really sucks, because I have a lot of stuff coming up. Like, my schedule was, like, legitimately... Oh, yeah, I went to Roundtable as well. So, like, that was another event I went to, right? But, like, I had a lot of stuff, and I went to Varstus last week. But yeah, like, they didn't, and that's why I keep emphasizing, they didn't care about my activity. They cared about the fact that I was and am planning to attempt things. Because they understood burnout. But yeah, honestly, for, like, not going to locals, it's, until more recently, streaming has always been more beneficial. Both for an org and for me. Like, I should actually add this. Streaming, unless tiny like I have become, is generally more beneficial to the players and the org than attending locals. Right? And I specify locals because, like, let's say it's like a big regional. Then it's arguable. Like, watch parties do pretty well, but, like, going there and, like, if it's a B tier is also pretty good. I kind of had bad luck this year. Where there's two events I were supposed to be, and part of it I wasn't. The one, Cavalier Clash, my flight situation got so screwed, I talked about that on Twitter, but basically they delayed the flight and undelayed it. And I was like, I planned for the fact that the flight got super delayed, and they undelayed it, which barely made me miss it. And then I dropped out of I think it was a Roundtable or Scar Classic, that was like a B tier. And I remember dropping out just because the venue smelled like really bad. Because they were using, like, classrooms in a college as opposed to, like, a big center or esports room. So I was like, it smells too bad in here, I can't. So I got a little bit unlucky with that kind of stuff. Where it's like, I was supposed to have more events than I did so far. And, I don't know, someone asked me about Street Fighter if I plan to, like, focus more on that. I mean, I dropped out of Diamond Dust because it was just looking really tiny compared to what I was, like, expecting. Like, half the player. But yeah, I went to Vars Fest, right? I still went to an event and got practice. Even if it was a D tier, which, as far as I'm aware, D tiers don't really matter, especially if you don't win. I don't think it does anything. No, the thing is, most Smash events are fine in terms of smell. Like, obviously, a lot of people is going to create a smell at events. Straight up. Especially in a small room. But, like, most events, like, people over-exaggerate how bad the event smells. And honestly, a lot of it is just an event. You have 200 people in a tiny area, guess what? It doesn't matter whether they're fucking smashers or finance bros. It's gonna reek. And honestly, part of it's because people yell at Smash players to smell better. Right? Like, because there's the type of Smash players smell like shit, I feel like Smash people put an effort to not smell like shit. But yeah, the thing with Street Fighter 6 is, I don't think Street Fighter 6 is honestly a great game to invest in for, like, sponsorship and stuff. I'm actually gonna put this as a note. Vince. There are too many people smell. To be fair, I have Smash. Smash is comprised of younger people generally. And younger people are more likely to have poor body odor or like hygiene. So, yeah. But like I could say I've gone to Street Fighter events. Dude, Street Fighter events smell like shit too. Like going to like Evo was fine, honestly, because it's so big. I'm not gonna name the events because like I like the Street Fighter events I've gone to. But almost every FGC event I've gone to, I still get that odor when I walk in the venue rooms. Okay? Every event's smelly when there's too many people. But, and thanks for the tier 1 Novoraptor. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Street Fighter 6 has the problem where every team wants to pick up players for EWC and that's it.
Zoshia hath been slain. High rank time.
And you know what it is for Street Fighter 6? It's because, like, Street Fighter 6 isn't really casual. Like casuals don't care about that much. Like, obviously for EVO, people watch it. Sure, like, Capcom Cup, people watch it. But honestly, dude, Capcom Cup's viewership was so much less than I expected for this year. Like, you watch, like, pro player streams, like, they get good viewership. But it's, like, not as much as you'd expect. And, like, I don't know, it's just... The way the Street Fighter 16 is, it's big, it has a lot of people. But because it lacks up in the US... Oh my god, Salterfall. Thanks for a 10 gifted, bro. I really appreciate it so much. Oh my god, you're awesome. You're freaking awesome. Yeah, it's not that Street Fighter is small. It's so massive. And in Japan, especially, the casual market's great. I just think for me, Street Fighter 6 isn't... Like, when I look at it, and I look at the things, like sponsors picking up players for like half a year and dropping them when EWC is over. And like, outside of like a few major events like EWC, there isn't a lot of money at very like top-end heavy.
Oh, I forgot myself.
Well, let's go, Salterfall. Much appreciated. Once again. GOAT. I feel like if we had Japanese, like, appeal in the US for Street Fighter 6, it'd be a better game to at least consider, like, going super hard in. But also, honestly, personally, I don't... Like, I like Street Fighter 6, I do. I played it last night, right? Like, I still play it every now and then. Off stream, I stream it very rarely. But, like, it doesn't get a lot of updates regularly. And it's just gotten a little stale. Like, I think it's a great game. Balance is good. There's so many good things about it. But it's just gotten stale for me, personally. And I can't, like, go crazy playing it. Like, when it released, which is fine. I had a really good time, like, super trying Street Fighter 6. Like, dude, going to, like, EVO for Street Fighter 6 was awesome. Like, just literally going into Vibe. Dude, I got 129 out of, like, 5,000 people for my first ever Street Fighter EVO. Insane. Like, I still think it's insane that, like, I was placed in the same as some, like, pros who've been active for years in my first EVO. Like, actually insane. Yeah, I do think Street Fighter 6 struggles at having, like, personal content. Like, I think Smash is much better for, like, personal content just because of the variety, where Street Fighter 6 doesn't have a lot of variety. Like, I feel like most Street Fighter 6 streamers just do, tournaments. Also, and this is more of a personal thing, since there's more casuals in Smash, like a lot more, right, at Smash, it's easier to monetize Smash with, like, lessons, right, like my Metafy stuff. And obviously I'm much better in Smash than Street Fighter, so I can use that to my advantage. But, like, in general, I notice, like, lesson, coaching culture is so much higher in Smash. Yeah, Eva was all Lily. And then I tried learning every character. And then I realized, honestly, after trying to get every character masters doing it, I realized I don't like Street Fighter 6 as much as I just like playing Lily. Yeah, it sucks me good, but it is what it is. But yeah. So I think Capcom's in a weird spot though, Street Fighter 6, where if they like spread out their support more, it would do a lot. But like a lot of their support's super focused on like Capcom Cup, which it is still, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, anyway, I feel like we're just getting super off the topic now. Point of that, I think Street Fighter 6 is doing well. I think if I was a top like 20 player in the world, it'd be worth investing in for me. But, yeah. Any other questions about just, like, the news or anything? I put about 2,000 hours in the Street Fighter 6. Which is a lot. I remember specifically, I think the moment last year that made me want to take a break from Smash was getting double eliminated by Steve at Gommel. Anin into Syrup, or maybe Syrup and Anin. And I was just like, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, I was already burnt out in the game. I was already tired of it. And that was kind of the final straw of like, I'm done. No, like I needed a break, right? It wasn't just like I lost Double Steve. It was like I was already dreading playing the game for like months at that point. And that was kind of like the, yeah, I really just had a horrible time this weekend. That was like the final like point of it. Yeah, like Steve, Sonic Bayo, like all that stuff. Which, you know, Smash is just kind of in a spot where everyone's waiting for 6, but we don't have any 6 news. Which is my concern, like, as a player, because I don't feel like there's sponsors out there right now. I don't think they're even bat an eye right now. Yeah, like the only big sponsor right now for America, and I re-emphasize just America because, you know, Japan, Europe doing their own things, is just Luminosity. But like the fact that we have no news on Smash 6, right? We can't even assume like a date. Like everyone wants to say 2027 at this point, which is, dude, if I was a sponsor, I would not pick up a player if I assumed we're getting Smash 6 in 2027. Right? So, yeah. Like damn. Honestly, I think because of Project L, I'm going to try putting some serious time to that. I don't expect that to go super well for me, honestly. But I'm going to give it a real shot. Might as well at this point. Just for the hell of it. But yeah. And like it sucks because Smash 6, if Smash 6's meta was good, I don't think this would be an issue. But the problem is everyone complains about ult meta right now. Because it sucks to play and watch. No, I still have tournaments lined up. Like, I think for the rest of the year, I should still be able to make events happen between events that are still already being covered for. And I have flight credits that I can still utilize from just, like, the Evo CrowdStrike situation last year and just other credits I've gotten. So, like, as long as I can find ways to, like, have housing, I can make events for the rest of the year happen. Of the year happen with help on. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Oh my god, Steve and Victor. Oh, I really appreciate it, dude. I really do. Oh my god, 100,000 bits. You're freaking awesome, man. No, I guess I many times. I really appreciate what you guys did for me and Riddles and Last. Like, y'all were awesome to us. And I will always, like, respect everything you've done. Even now, coming in, just dropping that and saying, even if you just said hi, it would mean a lot. Freaking amazing people. Alright, that playlist ended. Wait, oh, this is a good one. The new Severance package just dropped. Oh, man. But yeah, so what I was saying is, yeah, like, what was I saying? Yeah, so, like, because I have flight credits and stuff, I can still attend events comfortably enough for the rest of the year. As long as I can get, like, some help with housing and, like, entry being covered by TO. Basically, you're gonna see me throughout the rest of the year doing things. Maybe, like, if it was, like, Genesis, like West Coast events, probably not. But, like, especially on the East Coast. East Coast, at least. Luke is freaking awesome, but, like, Bolden... Yeah, honestly, you got it. Yeah. So, yeah, Supernova is, like, almost definitely a yes. Hey, man, there's big events. Like I want to go to the regional still, that are, like, in my relative area. I mean, honestly, part of this is also a kick in the ass to try and be more active in my local scene, so, okay. What else? I feel like there's another question I forgot about. Nah, I'm good. At least not as far as I'm aware. Because Les was like a coach and player manager for Riddles and me. So without us, like, you know, not much reason for Les to be there. Like, obviously you can do other things. But also esports in general is trying to downsize a little bit. Because I don't think esports took off as much as expected. So yeah. Right, like, remember during COVID, everyone was, like, expecting the huge esports boom. Like, their show was the next, like money maker. Everyone's gonna be buying esports merch and it'd be infinite money glitch. Right? And especially right now. You know, if you keep up with the economy, you know every company is tightening their budget a little bit. They're pulling back. Which, yeah, understandable. So I think every company is downsizing to a good extent and trying to, like, figure out a way to be more sustainable. I feel like Winthrop's a very good Smash sponsor, even if it's a college. Very strong roster. Dude, there was a universe where I took a Winthrop scholarship to get my master's degree. And, like, low-key, I've considered that still. Like, what if I just said I will play for, like, a college and try to get my master's degree through a college Smash sponsorship? Which honestly isn't a bad idea. I gotta grade it. To get my master's in economics or something. Like, because I've considered just doing a real-ass adult job at this point, for sure. If I can't make something happen, right? Because I'm not stupid. My stream numbers ain't sustainable to, like, make income off of. YouTube numbers, YouTube has been a loss for me for years, but I've used it to push streaming and Metafy, and now that's not really returning much either, because Ult's almost 7 years old. Right? I'm not dumb. And honestly, I fucking love, like, economics. Like, dude, I just keep up with this shit anyway. Like, you can talk about economics for hours, business, like, politics, not as much. I try to, like, stay in the more objective fields and less of the political spectrum because I feel like that stuff gets a little weird. But, like, I know it's related. I love keeping up with this stuff, so it would be really funny as well if it's like, oh, Dabuz is now a Winthrop collegiate team. Yeah, I mean, of all the sponsors I've been on, Liquid has been the best by far. Dream Team was LOL. Renegades was aight. Like, I had some complaints with them, but over there, aight. Gravity Gaming was nice for the time I had them. You know, it was like a little, like... It was something to get me by while I was waiting for Smash Ultimate. Liquid was great. Yeah. Oh, you know, this is something I forgot to mention, actually. About Ultimate's meta real quick. Dude, wait, real quick. Dude, I've considered, unironically, what if I just talked about fucking economics in the past? Like do an economics podcast and go into that. Or, like, do cooking and, like, push, like, cooking videos. Dude, right now, I literally just fucking... Hold up. Let me show you what I cooked. I literally cooked this right before the stream. You guys want to see a fire tomato soup? Dude, literally, I've been watching Aatrox videos. Oh, I gotta make this bigger. And I'm like, wait, this stuff is actually really entertaining. But like, dude, hold up. You guys ready for this crazy cooking? It doesn't show up too on the camera. But no, it's a fresh-ass soup. So like, part of me wants to literally just like try and like do like cooking again. It's hard to make cooking streams work because it's hard to set up and like viewership wasn't super great. But it could always be really fun. Yo, thank you Symbolic for the tier 1. I really appreciate it, man.
Less than 3.
You've always helped me out. I even give you a little shout out in like my like long like message in my tweet. I'll do Symbolic, one of my managers. He was always very helpful. What a goat. Say thank you to Symbolic. But yeah, Chef Dabuz. Honestly, I want variety to be cool. I've tried pivoting into it slowly for years. You know the thing about variety? Variety is hard to make interesting. Like gaming variety. Like, I thought about it more, and if I ever like tried to like do something different, like less competitive gaming, I would not do variety gaming. Because that shit's almost impossible to do well in, I feel like. From a news channel. Oh my, I keep getting distracted by the thing I want to talk about. Anyway, there's something I have noticed in Smash that I think really hurt the scene. Besides the meta itself, besides Steve, Sonic, Game & Watch, yada yada, and I'm guilty of this as myself as well. People complain too much about the game. Right? Non-stop. Like, why would I ever want to, if I was a casual person, right? Why would I ever want to watch a tournament if I see everyone going, oh, this tournament top 8 blows. Dabuz is up there. I want to watch Dabuz. I don't want to watch this Game Watch player. That was a good Symbolic. Much appreciated. Heart. But yeah, like, and this is something that really can't be fixed now, because now the association is super negative. But like for a next game, this is something I've learned, and other people should have learned at this point. You have to gas up your game. I look at Tekken and I go, I'd never watch Tekken right now because everyone complains about it. Whether it's true or not, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I think it's very important. If you don't like something, yeah, like, especially when the game is no longer getting patched. I think if the game's not getting patched, criticizing the game and complaining is a good way to get the devs to notice and fix things. But like Ultimate, when it was announced, no more balance patches. In retrospect, we all should have tried to not be as negative as we were. Because, man, it hurts. And like, if you're a sponsor, like, a sponsor is not going to want to invest in a game where everyone's bitching about it. Oh, sup, Alex G Logics from Luminosity Gaming. How you doing, bro? What's up? Yeah, I think for Tekken... Watch, Alex about to drop the... Yo, Dabuz, you want a $20 million a year contract? I'll take it, by the way. I'll be like, shake. Hello, Jason Zimmerman. How you doing, bro? Would I main an OP boring character in next game at the cost of people not want to see you or the character, but allowing you potential best in the game. No, because I couldn't do it to myself. Yeah, Liz, you can afford the $19 million one. But nah, like, for real, if you want to talk, my DMs are always open, as you know. Always open. But yes, like, I tried playing, like, Steve in Smash, right? And I just got bored. I can't play the boring character. As much as it sounds crazy, because I play Rosa, Olimar, Min Min, those characters, playing-wise, are really fun. And I think it's very unfortunate, honestly, that the way the game developed, I think all those characters can be really cool, but you have to play them really lame to counteract a lot of things. Rosa especially, I think, could have been really cool in a game where the best characters weren't so good at denying approaches. Like, all of her cool tech doesn't work when Steve sets up a block wall, you know? Or, like, Sonic just runs across full screen. Or, like, I don't know, Cloud just throwing backer out. So, yeah. I don't know. I definitely am one of those people, I can't play a top tier, but I don't find them fun. Which is my issue in this game, right? like the characters I like playing, the characters I enjoyed playing were tragic. Rosa. Olimar is... he's good, though. Min Min. Inconsistent. And nerfed. Like, what? Who else I like playing this game? Like, I got really unlucky. I think Min Min's really, really good, but you also can't consistently win with her. If that makes sense. She's super high rolly. Palutena. She's good, but she can't solo win. Right? She, like, has to play the game too much. And I think the more you're forced to play the game, the worse you are. And then, like, Toon Link, mid, question mark, Sora. Too much effort, high tier. Hits, mid. No, Palu can win if you consistently outplay people. The problem is when you have to consistently be better than your opponent, that's not always going to happen. Like, I've had many times where I win and I'm worse than my opponent, but I won anyway due to, like, sheer, like, lucky guesses in some spots. Or inversely, I've lost games where I'm better than my opponent, but, like, I got forward smashed at 70 by, like, a Steve. You know what I mean? And, like, oh, I just made one bad play. I was playing better the entire time. I die. Like, and this isn't to say anything about Steve. That's just an example of, like, you want to play characters where you can win despite being worse at the game. Despite playing worse in moments. But yeah, who else did I like playing? Like, that I really liked playing. I think that's, like, it, right? Like, just the characters I enjoyed in this game. Like, you know, we can, like, push it to, like, I liked Mega Man, Greninja. But that's, like, pushing it. It's interesting, Magoda. I think there is a huge divide between the casual and competitive Smash community. I tried Snake for, like, a week. Or, like, 2. I honestly just didn't think Snake was as good as he really is. I underestimated him. But I also think Snake is solo main. You can't, like, duo main with him. Oh, yeah, Belmont's. I did love Belmont's when Ultimate released. But yeah, there is the vibe of Comp Smash. And, like, it's kind of weird in a way, the divide of casual and competitive Smash. Where, like, you go and, like, you find, like, super casual Smash YouTube, like PK Beats. I was literally watching videos last night. And his videos are super interesting. They're just, like, random game facts. Like, how when a bomb is in front of a character's face, their facial expression changes. And, like, there's still a huge casual scene, but, like, it's, like, super ultra casual. Like, doesn't care about comp at all type casual. There isn't... There's, like, no, like, middle, like... What's the word for it? There is no connection. And like I feel like when we had things like Alpharad doing like Smash content, I use him as a good example. Where like he like kept up with the competitive scene, but he was a casual Smash YouTuber. So like he created a good connection between both to get people invested in the game. And there's like, there's like no meeting point anymore. No pipeline. No pipeline to get casuals into comp. And when they do, the comp scene, I'm not sure if I say pushes it away, but comp scene is really hard to get into now. And honestly, it's because the game is what, 7 years old or something like that? Oh no, almost 7, 6.5. Like I can't blame anyone who goes to a tournament, gets their ass beat, and goes, I don't want to learn this. Too many matchups, too much shit to just figure out. Like, you know, it's the same issue as Melee, but there's also not enough content to learn how to play Ultimate seriously. Which I think is an issue of too many characters. We want to try, don't have good, easy to access resources to learn with no central resource hub and 80 plus characters with metas split across multiple continents. I'd rather you not phrase it like that, Jimmy ZSS, but I agree. A lot of like the controversy in Smash gives it a bad rep. Controversy gives it a bad rep to people on the outside. I say on the outside specifically because I think within the community, we've done a really good job, like trying to get rid of the people who potentially did bad things. I want to be very careful with my wording here. But like to outsiders, they look at Smash as the community of certain people. Right? So yeah, it's rough for like people on the outside. Even if we are doing our best as a scene to clean it up and keep it clean. Yeah. Well, the thing about educational content is it doesn't do well enough. Like, hold up. I'm gonna pull up some YouTube numbers. I'm gonna pull up some videos. I'm gonna pull up some viewer counts on the videos. And I want you to guess how much revenue these videos got. Just so you understand, like, it doesn't do shit. Let me try to find some stuff where my videos are doing good on YouTube. Because, like, last year my videos have tanked. Understandable. Actually, no, I have a good one. I have one good video to showcase for this. Where is it? Dude, I cannot find my own videos. Where the hell? Oh, I know what to do. I can just do this. Okay, here we go. So I found one of my videos. This video is really good educational content. I want you to understand this is highly produced educational content in Smash, okay? Like 20 minutes of pure how to play a neutral. 3,400 views. Not really that much. It's okay. $14 from that. $14 for 3,000 views on like a 20-minute video. Obviously, not everyone's gonna watch the entire video, but like, you'd have to get 10 times his viewership to make if you had like 34, if I had 34,000 on this, $140. All right, sure. But yeah, the point is, educational content is really hard to make for really low returns. Yeah, right? Right, Jason? It's just... And that's why there isn't really educational content. Like, that's why I do educational content privately on my Metafy, where I make videos for the Metafy. People sub $5, $10 a month. Which, by the way, I'm going to just post this. If you want to help me out, the absolute best way to help me out by far is not subbing on Twitch. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate a sub on Twitch. If you're subbing on Twitch, you're fucking goated. Okay? It is being in the Metafy group and being a sub in there. Because Twitch, I make half of what like you pay for Twitch sub. Pay $6 for Twitch sub before even like Google Play tax. I make 3 of that. Garbage. Like, I really appreciate it. I really do. Oh, am I streaming on YouTube right now accidentally? Because I don't see Zen's comment on my stream, but I just... Huh? But yeah, Metafy, you keep 100%. So you literally sub to $5 here at Metafy. I keep that $5. I only don't get like that small like fee on Metafy, like the 50 cents fee. Huh, I wasn't even attending the stream on YouTube. I don't know how Twitch works sometimes. But yeah, so that's why I would tell people if you want to support me, Metafy. Same with most people on Metafy, I'd say. It's just more efficient for everyone. But yeah, so that is why no one does educational content. And also, like, casual content just does better. Like, actually, I'm gonna show you something else. Hold on, I want to show you one other piece of content. I had a tier list, right? How many views? Don't look right now. How many views do you think my tier list video got? Yeah, I guess like 9K, 15K. Wait, that's wow, okay. I really feel, I don't know how I was streaming on YouTube, but I'm even starting it. I gotta get better at managing my OBS stuff, I guess. Anyway, hi YouTube chat. Sorry I wasn't noticing you for like an hour. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So my tier list. My tier list video, the one that did best, got 13K views. 13,000. Like, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Tier list videos are like really easy to make. So, yeah. Right? Like, this still gets views. Not a lot, but like, this still gets views. So this video is literally me just talking. Me just streaming and going, hey guys, I'm just talking about the characters I think are broken. 13K views, $70 for it, right? And it's not, like, I don't really think it's educational content. Yeah, it also, like, does very well and then drops off. Educational content, I will admit, has better long-term revenue. Like, my guides will get viewership longer. But, like, you know, it doesn't matter if a guy gets, like, 100 views over the course of a month. It's gonna be, like, pennies. But, yeah, so that's why you just kind of see this kind of content a lot in comparison. But what is the point? The point is that's because there's such a big casual scene, and casuals love that kind of stuff. They just love knowing what the best characters are, or the worst are. Shorts? Oh, shorts, interesting. Because shorts are better for educational content. But, alright. I'm gonna show you a short that's educational. And I want you to guess how many views it got and how much revenue it got. What's up, Mute King? Posted shorts on TikTok. I did for a while, and I kind of just got lazy because it wasn't doing enough for me. Like, it was really helping for a little bit, and then it kind of fell off. Anyway. Yeah, so I had a short. This one did 15K views, okay? This one, 15K views. Right? $2.50. So yeah, shorts are really bad for everyone, which makes sense. Fair chat. I mean, I posted something at TikTok. The thing about TikTok, I think TikTok really wants casual stuff. Like, I think educational Smash content TikTok, unless you make it very entertaining and less focused on the educational part, is worthless. I'll post the doc back in like a minute, Vision, don't worry. But yeah. And like, you know, granted, the point of shorts is getting people into the Metafy and stuff, but yeah, so that's just how it is. Yes, and you know everything. But yeah, TikTok, I wasn't getting enough numbers in TikTok to get money off of it either. TikTok's in a weird spot because it's like, the US government's always being weird about TikTok, as far as I can tell. But yeah, like, I don't know. I used to post and like the peak was like 10K views on TikTok. But you need like 100K in TikTok to do anything. I mean, for you, Vision, since you asked, here's like the summary of the things we've talked about so far, or at least some of them. I do have a VTuber avatar I made years ago and I just didn't like it. Not the avatar, I didn't like the idea of VTubing. It just felt weird to me. So yeah. I was an adorable bunny guy. I was like an alchemist. When I explained it, it sounds kind of cringe, I'm not gonna lie, but it was pretty cute. I liked it a lot. Bum 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 bum. Alright, any other questions? Yeah, no, I agree. That's like something I didn't like about VTubing. It didn't feel real enough when people know my face to be on a VTuber instead of just like a real camera. Especially because of me, like dude, I just fucking, what am I doing with my hands? Why do I always do this? Why am I just like, oh, wave my hands, oh, hands. You know? Like, I just don't fucking stay still. But I think that's good for streaming. It's something to look at. If I was just talking like this, then sure, VTuber can be interesting. Super big lips VTuber? True. No, yeah, VTuber's when I want to stream but be naked, honestly. Right? I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I woke up at 5 p.m. I don't want to put anything but underwear on. Shit. VTube stream. Oh, man. I'm sorry. When you said that, Charlene, my brain just went to the cursed thought. And then the filter goes off for a second. Oh, well. Banned on Twitch forever. But yeah, no, I think VTubing makes a lot of sense for people who haven't streamed yet, though. Right? Like, VTubing is getting popular, and I think has more potential than, like, regular streaming. But it's not worth starting if you haven't started it, like, initially. I need Jesus. Hey, Zeus? I'm chilling, man. Nah. Listen, this is me being my real ass self. True, the chair. Bro, I've had this chair for so long. Dude, this thing is falling apart. This chair, I love this chair. It is not making the journey whenever I move eventually. I can tell you that much. My Team Liquid Secret Labs chair. Bubber. Honestly, I think the best way to explain it, why Liquid dropped, like, me and Riddles and just Smash. Like, Like, this is, like, the main thing. Is Nintendo stopping sponsorships like Coinbase from existing. So, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's because each box... I should really say this about each box. Each box... Like, popularity is way... Each box... Oh my god, not bold. Popularity and reach is way beyond just Smash. He can stream chess with hundreds of viewers. Also a co-owner of TL. But, like... Yeah, so I think that's why, like, each box is, like, you can't really include him in this conversation. He's a personality. Like, he's good at streaming. Oh, yeah, Zen. It's just because, like, Ken and Chillin are, like, chillin'. Like, they're not really costing much for Liquid. Right? But yeah. So what now? It's like for me, and like all honesty, I'm thinking about what I want to do. Where it's like, unless you're lucky. Smash isn't. Yeah, no, Coney's really funny, right? Like, Coney's really funny. I've definitely considered looking at real jobs before, though. If nothing pans out for me. Which is fine. Adulting. Alright? Like, maybe I just use my economics degree finally. Or maybe... Honestly, you know what would be cool? No, real jobs do suck, but, like, you gotta do. I wouldn't mind, though, if I had to just, like, work in, like, esports in, like, the background. I'm gonna go Ouija. Oh, Ouija. Some mass scholarship. I mean, I like streaming for the sake of streaming. Like, that's the thing. I don't really stream at this point to make money off of it. I just kind of do it because I like talking to people while playing games, right? It's a fun social thing. It's why you've probably noticed I've never gone super hard in, like, curated content. Because I used to. Like, during COVID and the first, like, a couple years ago, I stopped. Just because around, like, you know, end of 2023, it really just... There was too much of a decline to justify, like, doing curated, more, like, try-hardy, like, make money content, you know? Like, you know, the online tournaments I was running weren't doing as well. There was, like, less ideas that would bring people in. And basically, it went from, let me try making money off streaming to, I'll just stream it because it's fun. If I make money, cool, but it's not a big deal. It's interesting. It's, curated content is... I don't think it's that lonely if you know how to make it fun. See, I think for you it might make sense to play Street Fighter 6. For me it doesn't, right? Right? So I can always talk about myself, but like, for you, Riddles, I feel like you might as well because you're so uninvested in Smash. And you're really good at Street Fighter. But like, there is this where like, I do genuinely feel like it's rough with Street Fighter where like, and we talked about it before. Like, an esports World Cup fucked over a lot of things. Right? Esports World Cup, making sponsors pick up players for half a year and drop them, making every team only care about that. It's so fucking stupid. And like, I think if you don't get the Esports World Cup, you're just fucking eating ice soup for like a year. Like that or win Evo. True. Freeze needs to sponsor people for Street Fighter 6. You know about ice soup? Oh my god, let's go. He knows the Zoomer shit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, like, this, I don't think this is a hot take. But a take in general is esports is really hard to make work for anyone. Players, orgs, like, you name it. Esports is just like, there's not a lot of money relative to the money spent for it. I think, like, I always give Riot credit for this because Riot's like the only org, like gaming org, that's just made it work. Hand up from yeah. No, that's another thing that kind of sucks about esports is just like the money coming from Saudi Arabia is let's not get too political, but can we all agree that we'd all like our money to be ethically sourced? Right, we can all agree that it feels weird to make money that you don't feel comfortable where it comes from. You have a full-time office job, you have to eat pizza rolls and ramen to get by? Oh, man. Be like that. No, one of the reasons I'm cooking more is honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely being a little bit lazy on Liquid in terms of, like, I was just ordering food. Just go out, pick up food. Uber Eats food, pick it up. Walk to a local restaurant, pick it up. Now, I am trying to cook cheap meals. Save that money. No, I really do want to like push cooking more. I really should just try to set up the cooking streams again and like actually like just commit hard to it. Because they were fun. They were just like not great viewership, but I have a lot of ideas of things I want to cook. But yeah, I think like most of my meals lately are now cooked, which is nice. Like, God, dude, I just fucking made a soup today and the soup came out bussin'. Sweet potato, chickpea, tomato, oh my god. Red bell pepper, bussin'. What's up, Glacian? Thanks for using the donate command. Yeah, any other questions from anyone for anything? I feel like we got like a lot of things like covered. Oh my god, I actually tabbed off the YouTube stream nose and oh, thank you, Jason, for saying I'm underappreciated for content. No, I feel like my content is like really good. But yeah. Dude, I also have a rep to meet people as the freaking Luca doll praying guy, right? I saw people coming to the stream, that was 10 years ago, where I was using a Luca doll as for the rubber duck theory thing, where we basically talk to an inanimate object as a way to like vocally explain what you're doing and why. Look it up, rubber duck theory. But anyway, 10 years later, still people coming to the stream asking about that. I think I'm known way too much as that dude outside of like hardcore Smash. I quit Strive because I love Strive. I love Guilty Gear Strive. That game didn't have enough support from Arxis, and I could tell. Like, I was playing that, and I could just kind of see Arxis was struggling to support esports on it, and I was like, this isn't worth it. Thank you, Halfwit Smash for Prime. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, no, let's pull the rubber duck theory. It's super cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try 2xKO. I'm excited for it. What's up, Doc? Yeah, no more liquid. It is what it is. To be fair, I kind of expected for a while something like this was gonna happen eventually. Like, I was expecting for like a while. So it was just a matter of time. But yep, now I'm living on ice soup. Here, rubber duck theory. Is method of debugging code by articulating a problem in spoken or written natural language. Name is a reference to yada yada, in which a programmer would carry around a rubber duck and debug their code by forcing themselves to explain it line by line to the duck. Many other terms exist for this technique, often involving different animate objects or pets such as a dog or cat. Teddy bear is widely used. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Dude, I really just hope Sakurai's not working on the next Smash game, because honestly, I love Sakurai. I'm kind of tired of his vision of Smash, just because I think the past 2 Smash games have gotten progressively more annoying competitively. Like, I have a lot of issues with Brawl. That's because Brawl was never patched, right? It came out, had issues, and that's it. It never got fixed. Smash 4 had issues, but it was really good overall, honestly, despite Bayo being broken. But like at the same time, there's a lot of like cracks. You know, Bayo, Cloud were very obvious ones. And then Ultimate is just... I feel like Ultimate, you can't even remove like one character from the game. Ultimate issue that a lot of characters make people want to quit. Steve, Sonic, Game & Watch, Bayo, Kazuya, Miniman. Like, you'd legitimately need to remove like 10 characters from Ultimate to even start chipping away at like the amount of characters you see in practice and go, I don't want to touch this. So Praxis. I've known Liquid dropping me for a little over a month now, I think. I'm not gonna lie. This was the one thing that I can't even criticize him for this, right? But I remember like waking up. It was like the 7th of May or something, like the 6th or 7th, and I just got a message from Last, and he's like, "Yeah, so the dude at Liquid needs to talk." It didn't seem good. So I basically woke up, got my coffee, and they were like, "Yeah, can we talk tomorrow?" And like Last is like, "Yeah, they want to talk tomorrow," and I'm like, "Can we just talk right now and get this over with? It sounds very bad, and I don't want to be stressing." So yeah, I woke up, got coffee, got into a call with Last, Riddles, myself, and one of the managers at Liquid, and they're like, "Yeah." And I've just been waiting for like over a month.
Less than 3.
To like announce this, which is. Thanks for Prime Perfects. I really appreciate that. Let's fucking go, dude. Woo! And thank you, Emporion. I think Bamco is honestly mostly developing Smash with Sakurai's like oversight from what I get. No! It's been so hard to sit on that, bro. It's been so hard to sit on that news. No, dude, the worst was fucking doing the thing for Kagaribi, like the fundraiser, and not being able to say, yeah, so I'm losing my sponsor and I want to go to Japan. But hey guys, I just need money for the event. Don't worry about it. And everyone going, wow, Liquid not paying their players? Well, fuck Liquid. And I just couldn't say anything about that. Yeah, like everyone in Satscord, like, oh, Liquid, doesn't the buzz have Liquid? Twitter, isn't there Liquid? Why is this guy on here? The excuses were Cap when I didn't want to go. Yeah. Yeah, right, it's like, I don't know, I still, like, the other day I'm happy I'm getting to go to Kagaribi. I wish I could have just been straightforward about it from the start. But even then, like, it is a lot of money to go to Japan. Like, right? Like, each flight for Japan is about $600 each way. Right? The $500 doesn't even cover my flight back fully. But, like, so Liquid spent $600 on the flight there. I gotta spend $600 something on the way back. Then I gotta cover a hotel in Japan and food and transport while I'm in there. Like, even if I am sponsored, bro, asking Liquid to essentially drop $2,000 on me for one event is rough. I mean, it is what it is. Don't forget to eat. It's just, yeah. Yeah, that is the one thing is waiting so long. Like, that's the only criticism I do have for Liquid. Is waiting so long on the announcement because they want to, like, get the video and stuff made. There's supposed to be an article, too, and I don't know what the article is. Like, if you saw my tweet, I had, like, a giant, like, post, like, of text. That was, like, a blog post they were supposed to put. So I don't know what that is, but it'll probably come out eventually. They put in the replies? Okay. Yeah, they pay me personal salary. It wasn't a lot, but it was, like, good. Like, I'm not complaining about the salary I got paid. It was enough to make a comfortable living and save a little bit of money. And, like, right now, you know, I have a decent bit of savings. Not that I'm not, like, immediately stressed, but just, like, I gotta figure something out. Okay, cool, then, yeah, I'm gonna look at the article now. Yeah, like, Liquid, like, treat me really well. Yeah, right? Like, I think, because I remember every other sponsor I got, it was, like, a week after talking I got dropped. Actually, I remember with the Renegades, like, not like 2 weeks in advance for Renegades, and that was the longest. I mean, I've already been in the stream grind a bit, so I don't know, Hansel. Like, the problem is the stream doesn't grow. Granted, I always admit this. I will always fucking admit it. I am accountable to a fault, right? Bitches can't say I don't judge myself. Bitches can't say I make excuses. Okay? Bitches know I'm a real one. The streams don't do super well because I'm not the best streamer. I try to do my best. Try to be entertaining. But right, so like I've been actually trying to stream a little bit less than normal as of late for that reason. I left Dream Team of my volition around like early Ultimate. Not Dream Team, Gravity Gaming. But for the most part, I think if you get a good team that like you're comfortable with, you're not gonna leave. Like, bro, I would stay on Liquid for fucking 30 years if I could. They could literally never raise my salary, and I'd probably be chill with it. If I was still getting like thrown out for events and stuff. Yep, leaving Ultimate. Yeah, I wrote so much. Oh man, look, oh my god, Ryan, this is you? Austin Ryan, my economics thing. I appreciate Half-Word Smash. I feel like people always say they like my streams, but like survivorship bias, right? If someone doesn't like the stream, they're not gonna come in unless they like it. So if people that don't like it are just gonna quietly leave generally, and I never know why. Wi-Fi tournaments suck. Wi-Fi tournaments actually make me like want to jump off a cliff. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I explained economics on Smash pretty well in this stream, at least to a decent extent. Oh, the Riddle's not ready, I think, for this? Aww. I'm a little bit sad that Riddles didn't write anything at all. Dude, you want me to... I can explain just economic stuff. Please, ask me about Smash economics. And I will, yeah. Yeah, I can post a link for this in the chat. primary revenue streams for a scene without Nintendo sponsorship. How dire is it? So, I can't say the exact numbers and how dire it is for events. Okay? But generally speaking, it depends on the event, but a lot of them survive through merch sales. Okay? So, like, you know, Genesis really pushes, like, their apparel? Like, buy our jerseys, buy our sweaters. Yeah, man, that's yeah. I totally get it. So, like for a lot of events, okay, so venues are fucking expensive to run, to get. Like venues cost a lot of money, right? And then a lot of venues fucking upcharge everything. You want internet for the event at a decent quality? Drop a fucking stack. You want like. What else? You want security? Which you have to get security because union mandated security? Another stack. Oh, you want like 3 days? And then a lot of events, how they make it work is one, they've cut deals with the venue for like hotels where it's like they need to sell out a certain amount of hotel blocks to get a discount or they get a huge fine. Right? So that's one of the things they do. But that's why, you know, venue fees are super expensive. Like, venue fees are ultra expensive because, like honestly, for Genesis, $200 a person on venue fee is not even enough probably. Like, they need that, plus they need a sponsor willing to pay a lot of costs. You know, like a HyperX, an Alienware, a Papa John's. I have not, Azumi. Can you give me the summary of that? Yeah, I loved your belly talking about it. Dude, and like, honestly, because of all the trade war shit happening with China right now, if you look at Combo Breaker, someone's tweeting about how Combo Breaker in particular, I know it's FGC, not Resmash, but that's a good example of it, uses merch, like the shirts, to fund their events a lot, because they get so much revenue. You buy a $60 sweater, and they, let's say, take $30 home. That's a lot if like 100 people buy a sweater. That's suddenly... Or like 1,000 sort, like 100, yeah, $3,000. I guess it's not even a lot. But yeah, like those kind of merch sales or like controllers, whatever. And also, you know, what events do is they sell spots to vendors, like artists. Artists pay to be at these events to sell. You know, controller companies, same thing. But yeah, so like the higher tariffs means less profit revenue on that, which is really bad for some events. And honestly, it's a big reason why we have less events in the US, right? Events are... Oh, and then there's things like paying for setups. Like, you don't want to ask people to bring setups for a major. Like, you don't want to ask the casuals, the randoms, the community. Like, maybe people you know, but like, you gotta pay gaming gen or whatever, however much money for how many setups. It's a lot of money really quickly. $1,000 for a booth with power? Damn. And yeah, like, oh my god. Very expensive to run. Oh, kids. The money. Fund these, to be honest. Boost. Yeah, so like, let's say you're a vendor, you pay $1,000 for a booth, and then you got to pay the money to bring all your merch. Maybe you're flying, maybe you're just taking a long drive, whatever it is. You got to pay for the money to get the merch made, bring it to the event, and then you got to spend your entire weekend there selling the merch, and make enough money to make it worth it. Yeah, I'm just going to Combo Breaker instead of Momocon. I love Combo Breaker so much. I do not have my Combo Breaker from Situation. Are we trying to split, bro? Or are you like, dude, I'll love the room with Frege at Combo Breaker. Yeah. I also just don't think it helps that, like, Smash is weird. Where it's like, since they, okay, sounds good, Frege. since there's not a lot of like people playing Smash nowadays, right? Like it's weird. Smash has enough people around big events, of course, right? But at the same time, like how many people fly out for Smash events? A lot, right? Like you're really relying on a relatively small population to consistently fund these events. Yeah, right. Because Smash events, like both Melee and Ultimate, are kind of expensive to run. I imagine for things like Combo Breaker, CEO, because like with like a Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, you could just run them all on the same console. Just swap out the games. It's a lot easier if everything is basically the same specs and you're just swapping one thing out per game, as opposed to we need switches with the game and DLC and a set, and like we can't use those for anything else. Yeah, actually, I think Ultimate runs relatively fine. Although, the problem with Ultimate is people want best of fives. Current. Likely to screw stuff over. Oh, of course. Yeah, it sucks right now. I mean, I guess you want to bring in the tariff stuff? There's a lot there. I think you could talk about that being political, but I think that moves too much away from the scope of Smash economics and gaming economics. Well, they dropped Riddles and me for the same reason. Like, Smash is just losing too much money without Coinbase sponsoring coin boxes, pretty much. Okay. So someone asked very quickly about Riddles and why they'll drop Riddles despite his streams doing well and Street Fighter 6 doing well and like that game being like peak. The thing about Street Fighter is, how to explain? And I talked about this before. Basically, Street Fighter 6 just isn't worth it for most orgs. Most orgs in the US. And that sounds good, Spirals. I'm hella down to talk about that. Like, yeah, Riddles has great stream numbers for Street Fighter 6. Like, what, 200 to 300, maybe 500, 600? But, like, that's good, but that's not good enough to be content creator solo, right? Like, what's up, Gaku? Like, I know it sounds crazy to say 500 to 600 concurrent average viewers isn't enough to, like, justify a contract for content only. Content only. But it's true. That's, like, low-key pennies. I would say you need to minimum get, like, 1K viewers concurrently before, like, stream alone is worth it. But yeah, and then Street Fighter 6... And part of it's also because Liquid, outside of Nephew, isn't heavily invested in Street Fighter 6. So it like makes less sense for them to keep like Riddles just for Street Fighter 6. But I just don't think he's really good at the game. Riddles is really good at Street Fighter 6, he's getting better. But and even then, even though Riddles is fucking amazing at Street Fighter 6, probably top 100 in the world, that's like not good enough to justify a sponsorship of like Liquid's level for a player. Which isn't that insane to think about? That like you can have 500 to 600 viewers, be like a potentially top 100 player in the world, and that's still not good enough to justify like a Team Liquid level sponsor. But like that's just the reality of it. And this because it's hard to monetize Street Fighter 6. Like, you know, with League you could monetize League pros because like in-game like monetization for orcs. Street Fighter doesn't really get that. You know, like, does Street Fighter have, like, in-game, like, monetization for these big orgs? I don't think so. The struggle is Smash has to compete with other esports that are going to EWC. Or going to ESL events, do dev circuits, take resources. Coinbase now big into Riot rather than Smash. Yeah, I'm just going to literally quote this. But I mentioned before, like, EWC is just crazy. Like, EWC really does just screw so many things over. But yeah, I'm gonna say Capcom doesn't make it possible for orgs to monetize well. That's actually the best way to explain it. Capcom does an amazing job supporting their game, right? Granted, they can do better with content uploads and like changes and patches, whatever. But Capcom does a very good job supporting their game for their players. They do not do a good job supporting the orgs signing these players. Game, even if they do a good job supporting events and I'd say events. I think Capcom does a very good job supporting events like CPT tournaments. Because Capcom is fucking amazing when it comes to like, oh, your event's CPT? Capcom Pro Tour event? Oh, we're gonna help fund this. Yeah, SFL, like, yeah, Street Fighter League is failing outside of Japan, pretty much. It's not that I can't talk about tariffs. It's that I think we're trying to keep the conversation to, like, Smash and, like you know, gaming sphere. And tariffs might lead to just, like, a completely different, like, discussion not really related to this. But yeah, so I don't know. And like, obviously you can say all these things about Smash, but you always have to keep in mind the number one thing that Smash has going for it over Street Fighter as a game, and why I think Smash in its peak is easier to sponsor for than Street Fighter, is casuals. Like, as an org, bro, you can sell jerseys. Like, people have had bought jerseys just for me, Riddles, HBox to sign it, right? Or, like, how many casuals will watch a coin box? Right? How many casuals will watch a major? That would get, like, Peak Smash, over 100,000 views for majors. 100,000 people seeing you with a Team Liquid jersey. It says, like, a Monster Energy, Twitch, like, Alienware, HyperX. And even if, like, it's indirectly, people might be buying these things, or even just noticing, the numbers are there. And more casual people are more likely to buy things, I feel like. And Liquid also, yeah, like, I mean, granted, Liquid has a lot of merch shops, and they can just sell it off Street Fighter players. But yeah, I think... And also, we get character announcements. Steve! My stream posting 2,000 viewers. Because it's fucking Steve. There is not a single character in Street Fighter minus Akuma, unless they had a crazy crossover, that is going to pull in that same level of attention to Street Fighter and therefore its players, the way like Steve would for Smash, Sora would for Smash. I think Luminosity is trying to position themselves as like the tournament organization, like, sponsor for Smash 6. You've missed a lot, Felipe, but here, I have a document. But yeah, so like Luminosity wants to be the org to watch for casual pro player content like skits. They also want to be the org to run a circuit for the eventual Smash 6. That's Luminosity's long term, right? Is they basically just want to be the people that everyone goes, oh, it's a Luminosity major. Oh, it's the Luminosity video with these pros memeing, but giving serious responses as well. Oh, it's the Luminosity rankings. Right? Like, I don't know their finances personally, but as an outsider looking in, I think that's the entire thing they're going for. That is their long game. So that's why Luminosity is so, like, deep into Smash right now. And, like, yeah. Which I respect them doing that, by the way. I really respect how Luminosity is trying to do that. And I see the vision. I just hope we get a Smash game in time enough for that to, like, matter. Is where it's, Smash isn't relatively cheap. Smash is relatively cheap compared to League, Valorant, etc. Because you're not playing these players $1 million salaries. Spoilers. I don't have $1 million a year salary. Crazy, I know. I always joked that you could have like 20 of me for like one League player in terms of price. Maybe that's not the right ratio, but you get the idea. Is one League player is like significantly more than an entire Smash team combined. Like I will agree with that. But League makes money. Oh, Minecraft even Street Fighter 6? No, anything but that. Oh, so you're talking about Do? Dude, I wish Knuckle Do streams, like, his idea of just, like, having the VODs on. Really cool for consistent revenue. But it makes sense why it would fall off eventually. Oh, so I should respond to Austin's thing. Oh, yeah, that's actually another thing that League has. However, can be monetized. Also, guaranteed stream time for players and teams is awesome. 2016 Immortals. Why do you say that? Well, I remember Immortals like a thing, and then they died, right? But I will say this. I wish Smash had more invitationals. Summits were the best thing for Smash by far. Which is also why Luminosity is trying to do invitationals of their own. But like, dude, when we had the summits, I literally got signed for because of Summit. Getting into, I will bet money. I would legitimately bet money. If I was able to time travel into the past and I placed one spot lower and didn't get into Summit for the first Smash Ultimate Summit, I don't think I would have got sponsored. That alone, invitationals like that are so fucking good, and I wish Smash had more, even if open brackets are better for the average player. Because it helps monetize Smash so much better. Immortals are first LOL team to super inflate salaries with VC money. I don't think the scene ever recovered. Oh yeah, they were like, I do remember like, yeah, Immortals like overpaying players. Now every like pro player gets paid a lot. In the US, as far as I'm aware, internationally players will get paid like crazy in League, but US players get paid like super crazy. I will say in terms of Smash, I think I was relatively, I didn't jack up salary. I basically asked for enough to like make a living. Which I think is part of why I was on Liquid for so long. Yeah. I know, the League is just kind of struggling in general. Like, I think League is just not in a great... It's still doing well enough as a game overall, probably. But it's also been, like, very obviously on the decline. I think the League is... I think it's just a boomer game. Like, I think you talk to kids nowadays and you tell them about League and they're like, isn't that game for, like, boomers? You know what I mean? At least in the USA. Yeah, NA League also just always sucking is unfortunate. Oh, you know, you love thinking about TFT in a similar way. What, TFT is a boomer game? I think TFT is like more young kids are playing it. What's up, Kevin? Just chilling. Yeah. No. Yes, YouTube chat. Nintendo sucks. NA League is worse than Tier 2 of Korea or China? Damn. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, noob. Okay. I just feel like I see a lot of streamers for TFT that look kind of younger. But yeah, like young kids aren't looking at TFT and going, I should play that. They're looking at, like, Valorant. Or, even CS, maybe? I don't know. Esports is kind of weird. Where if I feel like Valorant's like the really big one younger kids are getting into. But even then, I always see people complaining about Valorant. And then, like, Fortnite is not really esports. Like, it technically has had it, but I feel like everyone knows Fortnite's not really about the esports stuff. No, Marvel Rivals is going crazy. Marvel Rival esports is blowing up for sure. That makes sense. Valorant is, yeah, I played a little Valorant back in the day. It's a frustrating game for sure. And I didn't even play it seriously, I just play with my friends. The attack shooters in general are very punishing. I don't care about Marathon, that game looks whatever to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't love, like, Valorant much. Like, I played it, it was alright. I stopped playing it when COVID ended, you know. I played it because my friends played it, and that was it. If my friends didn't play Valorant, I would have never played it. Rivals Ether 2? I like Rivals Ether 2. I don't love the game. I think Rivals Ether 2 is... The devs making a game for a very specific group of people, and I'm not that group of people. So it's like, whatever. Street Fighter 6 is definitely on decline. Street Fighter 6 has a lot of people doomering about it because throw loops are lame as fuck. Like, did you ever get throw loop in Street Fighter 6? That shit feels stupid. But the game, in terms of, like, actual, like, entrance is, and, like, Steam charts is actually amazing. Like, dude, look at Street Fighter 6, like, in terms of metrics, and it's like, oh. Dude, yeah, 6,500 people for Street Fighter 6 at EVO Japan. And it's gonna even get more, like, for Season 3 hype, for, like, future events. But, like, dude, like, this is... Oh, there was the Steam reset, that's why it's so low right now. But, like, look at this. Look at how consistent Street Fighter has been. Right? Like, this is really healthy for a game. It's gonna naturally have a drop-off over time. But honestly, dude, it has more numbers right now than it did half a year ago, concurrently. I'm only doing Japan for Smash. I considered it for Street Fighter, but honestly, too expensive, right? I knew I wouldn't have the budget to really justify staying in Japan extra week for EVO. And I kind of didn't want to just be gone for 3 weeks. But yeah, like, Street Fighter 6 doing amazingly. Now, Tekken 8, I think Tekken 8 will be fine when they fix their current game, but people just hate it right now, of course. Like, it needs time. How bad are these numbers, though? Damn, these are... not the worst. Honestly, Tekken 8 is doing pretty well. I think when they fix their shit, it'll be fine. I mean, when we have a new Smash game, it'll be fine. Brawlhalla's doing amazing, bro. What? Oh, I guess... No, it is doing fine, because this is just, like, Steam drop, I think. Yeah, Brawlhalla's doing good. You can just tell it's only if we play in the US or something. Or whatever. Like, the fact that it goes up and down like this aggressively makes me think it's popular in one region, that's it. I, like, didn't love Brawlhalla, but it was alright. I could see the appeal for Brawlhalla was a big thing. Could definitely see the appeal. Just wasn't for me. Most popular in Asia and South America, actually? Interesting. That's really fascinating. Huh. But yeah, someone asked me with a Smash 6 if things would be fine, and I think so. I think it's interesting. My thought is things would be fine if we get Smash 6 before the scene just implodes in America. And like this is really important to specify. Because let's say we get Smash 6 2027, and at that point, all our majors are dead, right? We don't have, like... And obviously, as an exaggeration, I don't think we're going to lose every major. But, like, let's say most of the big... Like, let's say regional. Like, the regional TOs, like, the small major TOs. Like, what was the one that Mutas won last year? Maybe, like, you have, like, that die. Your Diamond Dust die. Your, like, Collisions die. And you have, like, just Genesis Smash Con. That's rough, because then you gotta build... like a new scene, and that's not easy as opposed to having an established like scene, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the main issue for Ultimate, is just like it sustaining itself long enough for the next game. I mean, yeah, you can scale down, but it's harder to scale up. Would you not currently describe it as imploded? What, Smash? Smash is still doing fine. Like Ultimate's not doing great because it's a 7-year-old game. But also, the numbers on it for a 7-year-old game... What's up, Doof? This is a random unban. But the numbers on it for a 7-year-old game in terms of entrance is amazing. Specifically entrance. For viewership, no. But like, people are still playing Ultimate. And Japan loves Ultimate. Like, dude, Japan is... Oh, my God. Japan also loves their players more, I feel like, in terms of content. Like, I'll watch... Actually, a big part of it is... I feel like we don't have a good way to do content in America for Smash. A good content source. Japan having an active ranked ladder that people view as legit helps so much. Like imagine America had like a Sumate, whatever it's called, or Smash Mate, where you can literally matchmake with all the best players in the world in a ranked ladder that people view as legit, like real ass. Like this matters. If we had that in Brawl, and then Smash 4 kind of had that with Anthers, and then Ultimate we never had that. Like we had Anthers and Ultimate technically, but no one really played it. Because Anthers wasn't supported by Anther himself that well. He kind of had it and just let people use it. And there was like no pushing of it. And then Matchbox had potential. But honestly, the problem with Matchbox was people just stopped using it. I was using it, and then I stopped when I couldn't get matches. And it was very unfortunate. I think Matchbox could have been amazing. But also, like, it was hard. Because there's just not a lot of active people trying to do rank ladders. It definitely, it sucks. But yeah, so I don't know. It's not really a good like source for content for Smash, I think, right now for Ultimate. The thing is, you know what I want to try? I want to try learning Melee for the hell of it. Because just having Slippy is so cool. Like, I can just sit down and fucking practice with other people and ranked on Slippy. I was watching Zane do his like Bowser to Grandmaster run. I saw him fighting a Peach and I was like, dude, Melee Peach looks so freaking cool. Like, oh my god. I know I'm gonna play it for like a week and be like, I'm done with this. That week's gonna be fire. But yes, mate. I just think the issue is like, where do you push Smash content? Because tournament runs are kind of, with online being so rough. Like, okay, question to you guys: when you watch people play Ultimate Online, you can tell people playing Ultimate Online, right? You can tell people are missing things. They're not moving as fast as they want. Like, can you just kind of tell when you're watching online gameplay versus offline gameplay? Yep. You don't. I feel like you don't get that in Japan. But like, that's a big reason why Ultimate content's so rough. Medify is Sigma Chaos. Appreciate it. So, I'm gonna push it again. If you want to support me, subscribe to my Medify. I appreciate subbing here on Twitch. I appreciate donations, but subscribing by Medify is the #1 most like best way to support me consistently. Just because I keep like 90% of that revenue from Medify. Whereas Twitch, I get like half of the sub revenue. Just gonna throw that out there. There's so much educational Smash content on Medify right now. Like, an insane amount on my Medify. And it's so good. Hell yeah, Chaos. Look forward to it. Dude, I'm looking at the YouTube chat, and I remember we had Smash on Disney for the first year of Ultimate. And that was so cool. Fucking Disney had Evo, top 8, on their channel. Isn't that ridiculous? Oh. What do you mean? The Medify link is right there, Chaos. You can't click on it? You sure? Chat, can you click on that Medify link in the Medify command? Because it should be clickable. Dude, yes, I was in a 3DS eShop for Smash 4 because I won the 3DS championships. But yeah, it was only the first Evo, it was only top 8 was on Disney. And they never did again. First year of Ultimate. Oh, because maybe in mobile it doesn't work. Well, you can just copy paste that link into your browser. But, oh, that was so cool. Oh no, Cody, I would love to phase out to more general content if I was good at it. But like, I'm not good at content. I know that. Like, I try to do funny things. Like, dude, my Sonic Sundays, I feel like my Sonic Sundays are really fucking funny. 40 views. Dude, the Kid Icarus Uprising event? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah, I guess links will work on mobile. Interesting. Honestly, I think I'm going to play Lost World next. I've had multiple people ask me for that. So I'm considering Lost World. That or Boom, but I'm leaning... But, like, unpatched Boom, right? Dude, the fact that the Street Fighter was on ESPN is so sick. Tokido Punk fighting on ESPN? Like, bro, fire. Phenomenal. Oh. Bum, ba, bum. Dude, I care for Kirby Air Ride, whatever. I just played 3DS edition of Lost World. Aight, bro, I'm gonna just chill. You think I got a budget to get that? Nah, man, I lost my sponsor. We're on Ice Soup and Steam discounts for games. 90% Steam sales. Learning competitive Mario Kart. Yo, where's the Mario Kart esports? Alright, any other questions for anything? Hop on competitive Gongle? No, dude! Screw team-based games, hell no! Hell no. I'll try City of the Wolves if someone buys it for me. Honestly, I'm not interested in City of the Wolves that much. Like, I played the beta and it was alright, but the online matchmaking sucked too much. If the online matchmaking didn't suck so much, I'd be more interested. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I've been bored. I've been playing Teamfight Tactics again. Time to grind for Tekken World Tour? The game no one wants to play. Oh, matchmaking was better for second beta for King of Fatal Fury? Interesting. I did delete it, and then I got very bored last night. Man, I have a problem. I don't know what to do with my fucking time. Besides, I should probably build a resume. My name is Samuel Busby, and I know how to speak publicly well. Please hire me for your job. My name is Samuel Busby, and I know about esports. I know how to use social media. I know how to tweet. Ignish, I can't speak. Every resume website is so funny because you go in there, it just gives these like automatic put in like prompts, like AI generated. Like, oh, your career was like content creation? Here are the things we write for content creation. You should put in your resume. Fill out job applications on stream. That sounds really funny. Sounds really funny. Some college's eSport consultant. This is actually not a bad idea. No, I've been trying to think about like things I can do, assuming I can't get a sponsor. And we don't have a Smash Ultimate soon, like Smash 6. And I'm like, what can I do with esports? Low-key, I just gotta be a coach for like 5 different high school like Smash teams. Low-key. You're nervous in public? You're the unskilled labor wizard? It's funny. I do have an economics degree. Reset Shippu save. I hope I said your name right. Definitely didn't. No. I got a fortune cookie yesterday, and the fortune cookie said to embrace change. It was a sign. The fortune cookie gods were speaking to me. Like, the buzz. You've bit into this cookie, this paper, and knows what's happening in your life. It will guide you on your path to light. You professor of esports? I ironically wonder if there's like a world for like teaching esports. Yours told you to save money? It's a good one too. Honestly. Bro, it would be the same thing as before Shot Majors. I get my degree, and then I'm like, new Smash game. Let me hold off getting a job. And then I'll be looking for a job, and then I get signed to a big team. Literally what happened with this game. Me literally getting interviews. Liquid. Yo, do you want to play for us? Yo, fuck these interviews, bro. Nice, Chaos. Huh. Interesting. Honestly, it'd be cool to be like a coach for like an esports team. I'd be such a good coach. Where's your resume not this long? Nah, I mean the bots will look at this and go, nah, it has more than 5 words to delete. Writing curriculums for esports courses at universities. Good career path for former players. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because I definitely love to do something where I can still try to like play video games professionally. Because I'm a child at heart. I don't know how to play video games. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. You just watch the VODs and you can ask me questions in the AMA thread. You can ask me for more details like some other time, like on Metafy or something. Decent Switch capture card. I just use I think I use an Elgato. I think I use like the Elgato HD60 or something. Works fine. Swag Smash. Alright, now I know you're just gassing me up for no reason, bro. I have time. How many people out with Rosa? No. I like when people keep it real with me because I can keep it real with you guys. Oh man, IRL man, I don't know if I carry myself with that much swag, bro. I just be chilling with my maybe sometimes trimmed facial hair. I'm fine, Ace. I mean, it sucks, but I'm doing what I can right now. Wait, would you offer to pay for it, your boy Chips? I mean, I'll love to join another big team, but like, I'm being realistic. No big teams are offering for Smash Run. Oh, fly to Canada? Ah, yeah. Yeah, going to events in Canada. A little bit of a pain in the ass. Tragic. Like, yeah, because I've explained it to you. It's like, maybe Gamo, maybe get my level, but like, I don't know. Definitely not like, Battle BC though. Honestly, one of the nice things is I don't feel like I have to go to events I don't want to right now without a sponsor, right? Like next Genesis, I'm still unsponsored. I don't feel obligated to take that 6-hour flight. I can just be like, I'll just watch from home. No one's telling me I should be there. You know what I mean? That's like the one nice thing is I don't feel like I have to do things for the sake of like doing them. I go to a tournament, I feel like dropping out, I can just do that. I've gone to a lot of events. No, I would love to do content stuff more. I have a lot of good ideas for content. The thing is, yeah, a lot of people who are good at games aren't necessarily good at content or want to do it. Yeah, I should do this. I feel like I don't need like to see a doc anymore because that just hasn't been used for like ever. Okay, wait, guys. Message me when we figure something out, by the way. I just feel like it's hard to like talk about the Metafy stuff while I'm streaming, right? And like discuss things. But yeah, like, so most people, you know, they're good at video games, but like so many people are good at video games, and there's actually a bit of a survivorship bias where if you're good at video games, you're probably someone gets really hyper fixated on something, and like you're really like able to lock in and practice for 8 hours. Those types of people don't tend to be people that want to sit down on a stream and just fucking talk and yap and like be in front of a camera making jokes, right? They want to just be like gamer manning. So I'm not surprised that a lot of people with Luminosity and like I know like aren't really into content like that. Oh, thanks for gifting a sub. I really appreciate it. So yeah, makes sense. I remember when I was at like, Luminosity Invitational. Like, a lot of people just don't want to do content. I'm just there like, yo, put me in the content, bro. Like, whatever stupid shit it is I'm doing, I'll hype it up. It depends. The thing about the Luminosity Invitational is they just do things like blind chip taste tests because they're sponsored by Kroger, right? It's like Kroger groceries. So it's only like IRL content, by the way. Or like, you know, like they're like, what character you hate the most content. I will say, I think there's a lot of interesting ideas for like things like ways to express personalities that aren't explored well. You know, one of the coolest things I did for content while I was in Japan was going to the Zeta office and we played 3v3 crew battles. But however, what is one person's playing per team at a time, right? And the other two, and that person's blindfolded, and the other two people are coaching them while they're blindfolded in a giant smash. And it was awesome. And like that's the stuff, like there's things like that you can do in Smash that's really cool. That Japan does. That's part of the reasons Japan, I think, does better with content. I like this back on my computer. Is like they think about these things and do them. In America, it'll be like, what 5 characters do you hate the most in Smash? Guys, What do you think most people are gonna pick? Please, wild guesses out here. We haven't heard this one before. Dude, I fucking remember it was Gact went climbing. He went climbing up a mountain to play Smash on the peak of some mountain. When is the last time someone in Smash has even touched grass in America? We have a console. I could just fucking bring this console, carry it around places. I could have a fucking tournament on a plane if I want. You're never gonna see that content in America. Right? Yeah, it was Mount Fuji, I think. Ah. But yeah, it's like that stuff's not really done here. What's stopping y'all? No one doing it? Okay, maybe I should have brought this stuff up before, but... Okay, no, the actual thing that's stopping us is... Okay, let's say we want to do that, right? You gotta get pro players together that people know, and be like, alright guys, we're gonna have fly all you guys out, and then we're gonna pay the price of like whatever the cost is to get this stuff done. Like, once again, advantage of Japan, like having really good public infrastructure for transport. Public transit infrastructure, words are hard. Is you can get these things going really easily compared to America. Most of America's fat. True! Freaking fat ass Americans. Damn. Time to have a tournament in the Empire State Building? True! Deadass! No caparoni. Spin. Real. Real recognizes real, man. Oh, man. But I think the thing that's difficult is always, are enough people going to watch that? Right? You fly 4 people out and have them playing Smash while getting chased by zebras in Africa. You're going to need a lot of views to justify the cost of that. You're playing Smash in El Salvadorian prison. You're going to get a return on that investment. Yes, that's right. Oh, man. US is definitely too big. Too big, too spread out. It's all these things. Guys, I am supering right now. Red Bull sponsor. Hey, no longer sponsored by Monster. Technically good. That MFing bowl is endless. This is a deep bowl, bro. Dude, I gave myself a hearty serving. This was made from hard labor, you feel me? Alright. Yeah, guys. So, GG Rip Smash, I guess. Here's the summary. Time for me to go, I don't know. Who has connections to get me into, Hell's Kitchen? I think I'll go crazy on Hell's Kitchen. Liquor's just dropping Ultimate. Hosting events? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Hosting events? Oh, God. Bye. Nah, I'm gonna... Let's see. It's like, let me just highlight this real quick. Oh, man. But nah, for real, events are like... We talked about this before. We like talked about a lot of things in the stream. I'll make sure I have like the VOD like available. And probably like post on YouTube. But yeah, hosting events sucks. Dude, who remembers the Hell's Kitchen streams during COVID? Dude, that was so peak. When I was like, alright guys, I have nothing to do. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. The world is literally falling apart. Let's go watch Gordon Ramsay calling people some donkeys over some raw meat. Like, oh yeah, dude, those are so fun. I had such a good time. Like, I'm kind of sad it got boring, but like, I'm glad we had the adventure together. We watched like 8 seasons straight. The Dark Souls 2 stream, I gotta bring that up, man. We don't gotta bring that up. We just don't. CEO, probably not guaranteed. But man, we did like a, what's it called? Not Hell's Kitchen, but Master Chef or something like that. That was good. But yeah, then Hell's Kitchen. I wish it was more like fun shows like that online. Oh, Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell. Like damn, we went through the gauntlet, dude. 8-hour streams of just me making fun of people who can't cook some chicken. I was armchair critiquing, armchair chef and everything, and making a bag for it. And then I was like, oh, I'm bored. And also, then Twitch started cracking down really hard on, like, DMCA stuff, and I'm like, ooh. I was thinking about that girl, like, doing the cooking streams again, at least tempting it. I might. Back to Monster Hunter streams? Would be 20-person Monster Hunter streams. New York City has good public trans, maybe New York Spanish can collab more. I just don't think it's worth it, sadly. React in a bag. I was just in here and my like, alright, I'm not gonna say things for 5 minutes, I'm gonna just watch. Eat some food, Uber Eats, some like delicious tacos, and chill. Yeah. You know what's funny? I feel like any good YouTube idea like that, Shippa, is better saved for next Smash game. When there's like people watching Smash, right? We gotta hold on to the good ideas. What career am I gonna do now? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't got shit. My career is gonna be, yo, walk onto the streets. Who wants to give me some money? Okay, nah, I'm kidding. That's too much. But you know, like I'm hoarding like ideas for like content, like YouTube content, and like doing better coaching. Like significantly better coaching ideas for the next Smash game. Like I am waiting. There's so many things I'm cooking. Mixtape, dude. Oh, damn, you're right. Mixtape. I gotta do that too. Podcast. The Buzz economics and food. Wait, the Buzz podcast talking about economics and how it relates to food. You see, Gummy? History doesn't always repeat itself, though. The Buzz where I get a little drunk, talk about my interests. Guys, I fucking love anime. I love anime where there's big explosions. I just take a shot. Don't fucking ask what that was. Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm weird. We don't gotta judge. I really feel like I'm debuzzed. I ain't judging. I know you ain't judging. And I appreciate that so much, actually. Heart. Big freaking heart, man. 10 grand to watch all of One Piece Me on Metafy? Well, you better get saving, man. Shit. Hey, man, all I'm saying is with 10 grand, that's pretty good amount of money. I would very much watch all of One Piece for 10 grand. I'll just not sleep and watch all of it in one sitting. I don't care. I mean, I knew about it for like over a month, the news. You remember, I feel like we're just going back over old stuff now in this stream. But you remember when, like, we were, what's it called? I was doing the Kagaribi fundraiser thing. Yeah, I knew by then. So I've known for over a month. I've never seen One Piece. I was supposed to watch One Piece with a friend over COVID. We just kind of never got to it. Just straight up. And now, like, One Piece... I know One Piece is, like... There's decent entry points, but... it looks cool, but too much. And, like, I know me. I can't just watch One Piece start from episode 500. I need to see it all from the beginning. I need to be spiritually invested in that journey and everything that happens. I need to go, like, just obsessive, full knowledge absorption mode on it. Just like... Oh, I must have the power of understanding everything. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. If you guys ever just want me to shut up and stop being weird on stream, feel free to say so. The pacing... Oh, for One Piece is getting an animated remake? Interesting. WTF, keep yapping. Watch first couple arcs. I do need something to watch while I'm working out though. I finished catching up on the most recent WWE Raw, I think it was, because it leads into WrestleMania. Anyway, I watched a wrestling thing recently. I watched the animes I wanted to see last season, like Orb. There was like something else I was watching last season. I liked like one or two things. But yeah, like I have nothing I really want to watch right now, to be fair. Dude, my yap sessions are crazy. They're crazy yap sessions. Dude, Vinland Saga was so good. Oh my god, Vinland Saga was so good. Do I do tournament watch parties? Sometimes, but I'm normally at the tournaments. Right? And like, honestly... The other issue is when I'm not at a tournament and I see a top 8 and I'm like 3 Steves and a Sonic. I'm not turning on that stream. Like, I complain that people complain about the meta too much, but then I also am just straight up like, I don't want to watch this. No. Sonic Sunday instead. Well, Vinland's a slower pace. I agree with that. Especially Season 3 is very slow, but it's very rewarding. Only one. I think that's like a positive. It's only one Steve, bro. It could be more if you're unlucky, but it's only one. That's the state of Ultimate now. Yeah, when Sonic... Yeah, Sonic hasn't been at stuff for a bit, huh? I think a lot of players have been. As this, there's not enough big like events. It's hard for people like really go things. Also, what do you mean watching videos working on me is not doing hard enough? No, it's the opposite. Watching videos while working out motivates me to work harder because time just passes by. Like, it's so much harder to, like, jog, right? Like lift weights, do something like that. If I'm just in my own brain thinking. Where if I have some, like, mindless just slop to put on, right? Just 40 minutes of watching this random thing. That 40 minutes goes by as nothing because I'm just, like, fucking running or whatever, right? Just... And I don't even think about that. I can just keep going. Because I'm thinking about something else. Music. I'd get bored. No, I definitely, like... I mostly do jogging. Sometimes a little bit of weightlifting. If I'm doing jogging, I can, like, watch. If I'm doing weightlifting, I do more podcasty stuff. Like, I'm not going to watch, like, an anime while weightlifting. But, like, I like listen to, like, you know, wrestling stuff. Because you don't need to watch it to keep up with... Watch it to keep up with what's happening. That's a tongue twister. I've got those live action One Piece. Maybe. You really want me to watch One Piece. Why are you saying hold on? Speaking of wrestling, alright, we're speaking of wrestling right now. I know this week, Saturday, Sunday is WrestleMania. I'm hella excited for that. I need to see John Cena go on a freaking tear, bro. You listen to the Roman Reigns theme in the gym. Oh, dude! His theme goes so hard. Dude, the most recent thing is like a month ago now, where the American Nightmare getting his ass beat was like... Oh, that was such a hype ending. It actually makes me care about the dude a little bit, and I want to see him succeed now. Just a little. But I still want John Cena to kick some ass. Especially if he's retiring. No, I need him to go out on a banger. You feel me? Ooh, this is a good ass remix, whatever this is. Bum, bum. Oh, this song is lit. Whatever. This remix? Dude, I've been listening to, like... It's just Nintendo jazz / funk covers. Yo, this art is fire, too, for this. Hold on, I gotta show you guys. I have no idea. It's just a YouTube thing. Wait, it's not showing. Hold up. There we go. Like... It's so good. I love jazz. I still want to someday. I want to go to like a jazz like concert or like a jazz club. I think that'd be really fun. If you ever want me to go to an event, fly me out and offer to bring me to like some sort of like jazz concert thingy. Like I'm in there, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, this is sick. Wonder if this is all made by this guy. Zelda Kirby? Only they only had money. Live jazz band, that's cool. I know Smash kind of has something like that. You really want me to go in the breadbasket? Where is breadbasket again? You keep like mentioning it. That's the Canada thing, right? Yeah, it's the Canada thing. Man. Rip. Edmonton, Alberta. Oh no, oh, it's doubly rip if it's Edmonton, Alberta. Wow, that shit is way too far. No. Sorry, Chad. All right. All right. I think there was one thing I wanted to re-listen to from this. I'm feeling... Yeah, I want to listen to the Rosa Comet Observatory, of course. All right. Oh, someone in my chat mentioned how, like, things were bad when Chat Exam and Mutus all got dropped. Yeah. Dude, I feel bad, like, there's so many good players in Smash right now that just can't get a sponsor. Which is why I'm assuming I'm not getting anything. Right? Damn. If Shad is an Edmonton gamer, he lives in the middle of nowhere. Because whenever I hear people describe Edmonton, Alberta, it just sounds like there's nothing there. Like, it's the Canadian, like, farmlands. That's a nice jazz remix. Bum, bum. Alberta's Canadian, Texas. Oh no, even worse. Oh my god. Shoot, but like maybe that's like a really like cheap sponsorship, but that's not really worth it, honestly. Basically, no, because like sponsors just go lose money diving into Smash. Anyway, what's wrong with Texas? A lot. Texas is definitely an interesting place in the U.S. From my understanding of it. You like Texas? I am happy for you. I like the memes that come from Texas. Lived there for 4 months. I'll never forget going to Texas for a tournament once. And like, I stepped outside. Oh, this is funny. Oh no, the ads on this website killed my computer. I stepped outside during like the summer. It was so hot, I actually felt like my like skin was melting. I had to like hide in the shade as I was walking outside. I was like, oh no. It's like 110 or something. It was insane. I think it was during a heat wave as well. Oh, that sucks, ya boy. Damn. Dude, that sucks. I have enough big tournaments or anything like that, and then people just like sucking each other's toes. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. What'd you walk into? What do you mean? We're just talking. Talking, chilling, vibing. I am discussing the impending death of my income. Honestly, I like chill with you guys. Easy to joke about. I'm just like yapping, you know. What's up, Solo? There's something about toes? Toes mentioned? Who's talking about toes? We love toes? I mean, what? What? Who said that? Heard there was an imposter in this room somewhere, but I don't see him. Toes cream? Why are you talking about toes cream? I have a problem. I don't know why you guys watch my stream sometimes. I have a problem. You know, and I also missed that. No, you want no more. I can't speak. You want to know one of the most tragic things? Bro, I have so much good liquid apparel. And now I'm conflicted. Because on one hand, some of the liquid apparel is sick. Like this is my normal, like, just, oh, it's like a little chilly outside. It's like rainy and windy. Windbreaker. This shit's fire. And it's like, I like it. But I don't want to go to events wearing my old sponsor stuff. Right? I don't want to go on the stream and they see liquid and, like, a potential sponsor goes, oh wait, that's a liquid thing. Must be signed. Right? So it's like, oh, there's like a lot of liquid stuff that, like, I don't really want to bring to events anymore. Like, shit! Ugh. But I have so much nice, like, dude, especially the jackets. Like, I have so many, like, nice jackets and sweaters. Mark, do you want something? I would deadass send you, like, a sweater or something. Oh, no, like, they don't care. I'm saying in terms of, like, let's say I'm on stream, I don't want to be wearing liquid stuff for my own sake, for the sake of other sponsors maybe seeing and being interested if they see no sponsor. They will love if I still wore this stuff, I bet. Liquid loves me. Yeah, Chad. Honestly, I do have a lot of liquid stuff, like just clothing, like if people are interested in like regular ass shirts, sweaters, whatever. I have a lot of stuff. I wouldn't mind giving away like some t-shirts or whatever. I mean, Ender, Smash loses a shit ton of money. Anyway, here's like the doc that's a summary of everything that we talked about. Like, this is not just reasons why I was dropped, but it's just a lot of things overall. Let me know you want me to scroll down and I'll do that. I don't think Liquid would pick up players for the next Smash game, to be honest. Because I was told that even if Smash 6 got announced in the Switch 2 Direct, it wouldn't change things. Because Liquid's just tired of Nintendo's bullshit, pretty much. Granted, you never know what's going to happen in the future. But, like, yeah, Nintendo is really tired of... I mean, Liquid's really tired of Nintendo's, like, not just active not doing anything, but actively getting in the way of other people trying to do things. Scroll? Alright. Like, maybe Azumi, but I don't know. Like, if things really changed, but, like, if it was, like, current Nintendo, like 2 years from now in terms of like how strict they are with sponsors and shit. Yeah. Yeah, Solo. Oh well. It was a good 6 years. Pretty freaking hype. Oh my dude. Oh, you have those stretches where it's just like you feel revitalized. Like, oh my god. Oh, dude, I feel like my back cracking. Oh, that stretch. Oh, I gotta like stand up and just be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, 1 squat, 2. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice workout. I got signed before the first summit. Damn, bro. Oh, man. I was just laying in my chair doing nothing. Yeah, having a meeting with Nintendo before GameCom Canada, which is like right after Switch 2 drops, so about running events. You're not getting your hopes up. You just got the meeting through the beginning of the con, but like, we see one of those. I don't think there's anything left. Oh, there's a little more. Here we go. The thing about Nintendo, from every person I've heard that ever talks to Nintendo, is meetings with Nintendo end up being, hey, we're like get you some switchers or something for your event. But you can't do this, that, this, can't say this. You can't post that. You can't talk about these things. We need you to do this thing, that weird thing, and this stupid thing. And if you don't follow all these rules, we're gonna shut down your event. And we're gonna send the ninjas after your family. Have fun running our event! Like, I've heard that they're really bad with a lot of things, but they'll provide you consoles. Like, maybe they'll provide you, like, some money for the event. They're like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna Splatoon it. Dude, I love that for all the events. Who remembers Splatoon? Oh man. Oh, like right, you like watch a stream and you just see the same 3 ads over and over. Hey guys, Splatoon. Hey guys, ARMS. Hey guys, Animal Crossing. What else was there? Bayonetta 3. Right? Like it was just the same like 3 or 4 things over and over and over. I mean, I guess that's ads in general, right? Like most events have only so many ads. But it was always so funny. Because you'd have to watch like the full trailer multiple times. It wouldn't even be like, oh, here's the game. It's like, here's the same 1-minute segment that has been used for all their promotional material. And then Splatoon 3 wasn't even good. That's like one of the worst parts. Bum. Look at something. Yeah, guys, remind you this game exists. Wait, what? Bro, as a tournament's like insanely expensive. Battle BC Sunday Grand video is like $3,000. That's it? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like it's nothing considering, like, damn. If this was like 5 years ago, bro. Wait, $3,000 per play. Oh, I thought it was just $3,000 to be on the ad slide in general. Wait, what the fuck? So you're telling me if an ad is run 10 times on Sunday Grands, that will be $30,000 you're paying. Jesus Christ! Dude, $30,000? You're better off just fucking tweeting about it, making a YouTube video or something. Damn. Because I'm assuming you buy those ad slots, there's like a minimum amount of like times you have to be run, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be like, oh, I just advertised my thing once. $2,000? Okay, that's actually a lot less. Yeah, that's a lot. Damn. Like, that makes sense if the stream's getting like 100,000 viewers, right? Like, sure. But like, if it's like 20,000 viewers, I don't think $2,000 per ad play is close to worth it. Right? I would pay like... Oh, man. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's very... Yeah, right. Because, I mean, to be fair, ads are expensive. It's actually interesting. Dude, I've, like, done so much research on, like, ads and, like, marketing. And one of the reasons that, like, TikTok digital marketing, like, has become such a thing is because normal ad-based marketing is so unbelievably expensive. Like, bro, I don't think there's any universe where spending, like, let's say $30,000 on ads is worth it if you don't reach at least 300,000 people. And even then, I don't think it's worth it low-key. Unless the product is, like, getting you, like, $100 pop profit. Meanwhile, you could just have someone, like, make an Instagram, like, video, a TikTok reel, have it go viral, potentially. But I know also, like, I know these events kind of have trouble running. So, like, they need to, like, charge high prices for these things to, like, survive. Damn. I'm just putting this down. 2K per... The flip side of that is TikTok views are worth like $30,000 per billion impressions. Yeah, but you're not making those TikTok things for the ad revenue. You're making those for people to buy the product, right? Like you pay a TikToker $1,000, and that's way above what you probably pay them to make like a 30-second like video with the product, right? At $1,000, if that gets even like 100,000 views and like, I don't know, 100 people buy it potentially, worth. But yeah. Yeah, they have Riddles for Smash, and basically, Riddles is really good at Street Fighter. He's not good enough to justify keeping him for Street Fighter. Simple enough. Especially because they don't have, Capcom doesn't work well, as well with sponsors as does like orgs, events. But yeah. So basically, even though he's a really good Street Fighter, streams as well, it's just not. Yeah. And that's just because Street Fighter is like really awkward to sponsor players for. Because of EWC. Yeah. I think Riddles will get a really good sponsor though for Street Fighter. The thing is, Nephew is literally like top 20 in the world in Street Fighter, right? Like Nephew is good enough to get to Esports World Cup. He's good enough to like top 8 Evo. Like he's good enough to like hit those like insane top level performances consistently. Riddles is very good. And I think Riddles could do it. I think Riddles absolutely could get into EWC. The only thing is he hasn't shown he can do it yet, if that makes sense. Right, so right now it's like, yeah. But I completely agree. I think it would have made a lot of sense to keep Riddles as a Street Fighter player. In my honest opinion, but yeah. I think Riddles is gonna like be fine and stuff though. Oh, dude. Run a banner ad on Smash tier list. You know, it's actually not a bad idea, but... Nah. It doesn't feel right doing that. Does that make sense? I think the website, like, is really clean. It's not... Like, it doesn't really cost much to maintain, to be honest. Not have to justify, like, ruining its, like, interface for a little bit of extra money. Like, that's a cool idea. I swear there was a dono. You know, there was a dono link on there. And then it never got used. Actually, there's literally a PayPal symbol. On the Smash Show's website, there's literally in the top right corner a PayPal symbol where you click it and you can donate to me, keeping the website up. And not a single person has ever clicked that. It is small, I'm looking at it now. But I'm just saying it's there. If you're looking at it now, it's actually in a really bad spot. Because if you like a screenshot, you only... Oh yeah, fair enough. But, I mean, that's also common, right? Like, if you don't annoy the hell out of people with things, they're not going to do that. Right? Because even if you guys, like, do see, like, a donate link, how many of you guys click on a donate link and actually donate to the website using, like, that? Be honest. Dude, I remember Ultimate Frame Data. The dude basically had a donation link, and he took it down because it was never used. Like straight up. Yeah, I think I've donated to Wikipedia like once or twice when they bothered me with pop-ups. Yeah, like I think there was like a donate link here, and he just one day he's like, oh no, it's still here apparently. I've never clicked this in my life. You know, use it all the time, and like I should probably because I use it all the time, but yeah, it's just so easy not to think about these things. Yeah, I see the banner ad. That's not a bad idea, honestly. I wonder how much it actually makes him. I'm just curious. I'm looking this up. How much do banner ads make? Okay, AI overview. Ugh. So, this one. Site owners can expect $5 per 1,000 ad impressions. And the network takes 20-30%. So you can expect 0.3 cents. Or $3 for every 1,000, really. When your audience makes $100,000 video, $300. That actually sounds about what I expected it to be honest. It's really tiny, but it's also, like, it makes so much sense. Yeah. Dude, just get all the bots. If I just buy a shit ton of bots. Dude, true. Nah, but I've been so budget right now. I don't even buy coffee anymore, man. I just make it all home now. I buy a bag, and that bag is functionally like 20 to 30 cents a cup. You feel me? And then today I decided to treat myself with an $8 boba tea, and I feel stupid for it. I'm like, I really want something like to make today better. Like, to prep me up for the news going live. Spend $50 on boba, and I'm like, man, I just bought a fucking boba tea for $8.50. I could have just fucking got the powder, poured some milk with it, made the pearls myself, and it'd be like $2, if even. No, my area is way too expensive as well, is why I noob. Living in the tri-state area be like that. The thing is, I deserve my boba, but I'm like, dude, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. No reason to do it. Don't let the temptations get to me. My ass does not make time. Dude, no, hold up. I literally have made tapioca pearls before. Yo, thank you, your boy Chips with a tier 1. I really appreciate it, bro. Let's go. Dude, Gummy, I'm so open to consulting. So open to consulting ideas. I would love to do stuff like that. But yeah, and you know how much this bag of boba pearls cost me? I've used this for like 20 plus drinks, like 10 plus drinks at this point. This cost me like $3 to $4. Alright, Gummy, I appreciate it. Let's fucking go. Like nothing. Boba is actually so cheap. It is unbelievably cheap. You just gotta not be lazy. Because with boba, you just gotta basically put the pearls in boiling water, let it simmer for like 10 or so minutes, then you put the pearls through a strainer, and you put in whatever you want. You can just fucking put in coffee if you want. Yo, thanks, Spouse with the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that, bro. You're goated. Let's go. Shout out to primers out here. Primers. Yep. I put it in my coffee, but like you can put it in black tea or whatever. You just add simple syrup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm jank as fuck because I don't feel like buying a separate syrup, so I use like maple syrup, and it comes out fine. It sounds weird. I just put in maple syrup into my coffee with boba pearls. Yeah, you get nice texture, you get taste absorption, everything. Oh, insomnia cookies. Those are too expensive for what they are now. I used to love them, and then they like raised the price too much. You make me simple syrup. It's half sugar, half water. Interesting. Maple syrup works fine. Damn, I want cookies now. But no. I must not. Material cost of food is nothing. It's all labor. Yeah, exactly. I mean, restaurants, right? Like, that's why restaurants are so expensive. Like, cooking at home. Dude, I mean, I keep mentioning the soup I made. I made this delicious ass soup today. It probably cost me $20 for all the ingredients, like, and I have multiple servings worth and extra ingredients for other things. Oh my god, thank you, boy, with the 5 gifted. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Oh, let's go. Oh, thank you, Paris, with the Twitch Prime. Oh, that's a very weird Twitch me like that. Anyway, oh my god, 36 months.
Holding my sub badge hostage unless I TTS.
Aw. I appreciate that so much, guys. Y'all all support me so much. It's very helpful. I like really appreciate it. It does a lot for me right now. Haha, yes, Bows. Use the power of that emote. I put it there for you, remember? Time for me at Boba at Smash Majors. Brian, remember when me and HBox and like Riddles and like some other Liquid people were out, and we were just getting Boba, and he just records me saying Boba like an idiot. Boba! We fucking love Boba! Boba! It was great. Oh my gosh, Xiaomi just gifting 5 subs as well. Ah, you guys, I appreciate it. Ah! Oh, you helped me so much. Y'all are goated. AF. Ah! You know, this market music is fire. You know, I want to do my next cooking adventure. I want to make my own falafel sandwiches. I have some pickled onions I've been pickling for like 3 months. They're probably fine, right? Because, like, when you pickle things, they don't really go bad. As far as I'm aware, if you pickle it right. So I have that. I have, like, falafel, like, mix I can, like, mash together. Some onions. Ooh, I do have the white sauce. Quick pickle or can? It was a quick pickle. Just in the jar. And I may have not used the right amount of, like, oils, like, correct ratios, but it's probably fine. Do not eat that. Oh. Understandable. No, I was supposed to cook like 3 months ago, and I just kind of didn't get to it. And I always think, like, I want to make the falafel sandwiches, and then I'm like, man, I don't really feel like putting the work today to make that sandwich. Give me a nickel if I tickle your pickle. Hey, man, bring your pickle over here. I got you. What kind of pickle, though? Is it a big green one? Or is it like one of those like baby green ones, you know? Like sweet, spicy. Where are you getting these? What market are you getting these pickles from? Alright, I'm just gonna move on. your follow up to this? Alright, no, we're just no more. I've never seen a hairy pickle. No. These are my people, and I'm proud of them. I'm just also a little disturbed, you know? You got a bit of yin and you got a bit of yang here. You got some ups and downs. But no, at the end of the day, these are my peeps. And I love my peeps, no matter how much there's on with their hairy pickles. I don't care, bro. You know, be proud of your pickle. Because they're bringing Melee. I want to try Melee for the hell of it. Like, I want to play a little bit of Peach. I think it sounds fun. I know I'll like stop after like a week of even. But it could be a fun thing to do. I need things. I'm so bored right now. Granted, I should try to find more ways to be productive. I'm so bored right now. Should we add that as a quote? I'm gonna just add that as a quote. We are a degenerate. Play TF2. Honestly, bro, I would. I like. I don't want to think it's not like a bad thing, but I'm so bored that I'm down to do just about anything. It's like, oh, man. I wish I could play more Ultimate and like practice the game, but it's sort of to find practice consistently. So, yeah. The set's alright. No Overwatch. No more Overwatch. I used to love that game. No, I kept playing it too much. No, this set's so far good in TFT. I play a little bit and I'm like, wait, I like this set. I don't love it, but I like it. I've tried Marvel Rivals. I just haven't had fun with it. I've given it a few shots. I played like for 15 minutes because, bro, Discord dropped that Luna Snow or whatever her name is, like, thing. And dude, I want her to mind control me, you know? I had to get that. I don't know. Emma Frost, that's her name. Oh, yeah, Luna Snow's the other one. But yeah. I don't know, like, maybe I should give Marvel Rivals another shot with, like, different people. But, like, I can't get into it. What, Vono? Emma Frost mind controls you. I see Paris. I would say if I was good at Marvel Rivals, it's like a streaming game, I think. I don't know. I see like some people streaming, like Void gets decent viewership on it. Maybe I should give it another shot. Oh my god, bronze to top 500 Marvel Rival streams. No, Vaughn, no, literally. Her ultimate, she like uses a brainwave. It just goes. And if you hit someone for long enough with it, it literally mind controls them. They just walk towards you. It's crazy. But then she's also cool. Bro, because she can mind control me, and then she can just grab me and yeet her over her shoulder and then kick me. Badass character. Yeah, I'll consider playing it, Gummy. Maybe I just hit you up and be like, yeah, let's play. Since a lot of people seem to play it. So, I almost spit out my water solo. Not you saying she chokes people. No. No, dude. I suppose the chat needs to be over this. I'm done. Oh my god. What is this? You know, you are my people. Hi, my people. I am glad we can share these degenerate moments together. This is what bonding is all about, okay? Hey, Q. Alright, Q, I gotta ask you real quick. What do you think of Emma Frost? Okay? Give us your uncensored takes on her. No, there's no way dude doesn't know Emma Frost is. Hold up, hold up. There's no way. This guy's gotta be joking. No, 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 no. Oh, I gotta make sure there's no sus images on my Google before I pull this up on stream. I don't trust it. I have safe search on, I don't trust it. There's no way I haven't seen this girl around. Bro, you look, dude, you are fucking into anime girls, okay? There's no way you haven't seen her on socials. I know you, okay? God damn, bro. They know what they're doing with this game. Wait, what is that? Bro, I can barely put this on stream. I'm not gonna lie. Marvel Rivals is really, really standing on that line. Nope, nope, Q. Speak. Speak, sir. This is a safe space, okay? You will not be judged. You are not a sinner for saying the truth. They buffed an ugly skin from the Battle Pass by making a character's ass bigger than the regular one. Yo, that's smart. DMs later. Hey! Oh no. Oh my god. We all have problems, guys. We really do. We're all on the internet too much. We all need to touch grass. This is bad. Who's we? We. If you were in my Twitch chat right now, 99% chance you're on the internet too much. Okay? Don't deny it. Damn, y'all really had me wanting to play this game. Oh, we. All right. If I play this game again, if I give it a real shot, would someone who has like 5 hours in this game total, playing it for the first time in months, trying to go from bottom rank to whatever, be a fun stream? Be honest. Some of the shittiest gameplay you're ever gonna see in the world. Just straight up. Depends. Sounds aight. Solo says yes. Something stupid happened? I'll be the stupid thing that happens, by the way. Oh no, I'm just gonna run in and try to like solo carry with the support. No, I'm gonna just grab people from these chats and stuff and say whatever. Listen, okay, if you play Marvel Rivals, I need you to add me on Steam. I'm gonna pop my Steam code in right now. I need you to add me on Steam. I need you to let me know who you are, because I'm not trying to play with Anime Lover 69 unless I know it's a cool dude from the stream. You feel me? Let me get my. How do I even get other? How do I even find my friends thing to add people? All right. You know, Gummy. Whatever one you're gonna be on the most, and I want to fill my friends list. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Sure, all 4 if you want. Not like there's limit on the friends list. Unlike Ultimate or Switch, where Switch 1 is like, yeah, you want 100 friends. It's too many friends actually, no more. Normal tag for someone in this stream. Shout out messages. I bet your Steam tag is Anime Lover 69. Okay. Actually, no. You are. I buy all the hot girl figurines, 69. I can tell. Alright, well there's my Steam code if anyone wants to play Marvel Rivals sometime. I'm gonna give her another real shot at some point. I'm gonna do it. Dead ass, we're going for that. You shit solo shame. Bro, I'm trying to think of a good name for when 2XKO comes out, because I can change my Riot account name again. No, I had a name before that was so unhinged that Peckham messaged me and he's like, bro, what was his name? Someone at my work saw you on my friends list and was like, what the fuck? It was I won't even speak what the name was. I won't. I'll send in the DMs. I'll send you in the DMs, bro. But I need to think of another degenerate name that I can still have on the stream. I got so many people messaging me and they're like, I'm invisible right now? Huh. On Steam? So what do you think, you? What do you think of the name I had on Riot before on League? Oh shoot! Listen, bro, I forgot. I'm just showing you peak content though. It's fine. In fact, I know you guys were not complaining. Okay? We'll put the peak back on. Oh, Q, not the response. Anyway, Q, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a banger name. Good, good, good. 0 changes? Alright, but it has to be for a character. Wait. Hear me out. I replaced the name Lilia with Vi. I know she's not in 2XKO. But, like, honestly, bro, it would be really funny if it was Vi. Is it a bit much for stream? Maybe if I'm sponsored. I'm not sponsored, though. I can honestly say I can do whatever I want. There is no holds bar anymore. Rising! Hey, yo, Rising! Rising, you gotta chill, my dude. There's no way my man just came into the stream and said, Gooning stream? No way. Crazy. Oh, this is crazy. I'm Ross on this stream. Listen, we were just talking about Marvel Rivals, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Oh no, Joe, what's happening in your life? But you know, I completely forgot because I'm too busy looking at chat. Listen, I don't get distracted from my Twitch chat, okay? I love my Twitch chat. In fact, you guys, I'm gonna help you guys real quick. Okay? Stop getting distracted. But anyway, Joe, what's happening with your month? Tell me. Lay it on me. What is this? I can see people typing on Twitch chat on my stream. Wait, what? Wait, that's so much power. Oh, wait, oh. Damn, I'm really sorry to hear that, actually, Azure. Oh, it sucks. Oh. We're both going through it in different ways, man. Listen, man, we're here for you. Genuinely, if you ever need someone to talk to, we are here for you, bro. And I know you love that good boy, too. Oh, no, girl? I think she was your girl. But yeah. No. And the best boy? The bestest of boys. I know, bro, right? I almost met him. I forgot what happened to that, like, thing. Like, what? Like, I was supposed to meet the dog on that. I forgot what happened. But yeah. Full time Street Fighter 6 focus now. Sup, Fire Blur? My Luke, dude. No. I've, like, not been playing much Street Fighter 6 right now. I, like, got just kind of bored with the game. I don't hate it. I still like the game. But I also, like, really just need Season 3 to cook. It's so tragic. It's, like, not even, like, strong feelings. It's just like, eh. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be here for the fucking Panda Cup. Dude, that was, like, 3 years ago. Isn't that crazy to think about? And there's never another good chance since. No, I have faith in Season 3 cooking for Street Fighter 6. I have faith. I think it could be good. I like... The thing about Capcom is they haven't changed the game a lot since release. So, yeah, it has issues. That, like it's had issues that I would have appreciated fixes a while ago, too. But like, I think enough people are complaining about some things that they'll make some changes like throw loops, parry, etc. 3 years ago? Yeah, dude, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years since we lost Panda Cup and Smash World Tour circuit. It's been 3 years since I lost my big motivation for Smash. Or is it 2 years? Oh no, it was... Yeah, I think it's been 3. I'm trying to remember. To when did we lose that? I feel like it was 3. It might have been 2. Yeah, it was 3. Damn. I've been playing TCGP Pocket. Yeah, in the 2022. It's like 2.5 actually. But yeah, I've been playing TCGP Pocket. It's very fun. The thing is, I can't seriously get like into a competitive game with lots of RNG like that. Just no. I would rip my ears off trying to relearn that. But it's also money. Dude, I have the Shiny Beedrill as well. Wait, add me on the Game Spiral. Send me your, like, TCGP thing. We should play sometime, like, just run some matches. But no, I have some good cards. I got 2 of the Dialgas that are, like, what's it called? Like, the 3-star Dialgas. I mean, the full game it's a card game, so there's lots of RNG at the end of the day. As I believe it Mayday. No, I heard about the stuff for Panda Cup. I heard, dude, it's insane. The stuff you had. It always makes me so sad. Right? It was just handled so poorly by everyone. Wait, you also play it? Dude, send me your code as well. Alright, so Spirals and Q, send me your codes and I will add you. Yeah, the phone game. No, that was... Dude, their content was good. They were really passionate about what they're doing. It was great. Smash never recovered from losing those. Basically, Gummy, to put it in the summary, is Smash Bros. 4 got canceled, supposedly, according to Gimmer, because Nintendo basically said, yeah, you can't run this anymore, cease and desist. And then Gimmer blamed Panda Global, specifically the CEO, Alan, saying he's the reason it got canceled. And then everyone dogpiled on Alan. Like, the community did, Summit people did, which always very annoyed me. And everyone dogpiled on him, and then, like, Panda kind of was like, no, we didn't do anything wrong at all. Like, even though there was a lot of unfair dogpiling, there is also valid reasons for people to be annoyed with Alan for unrelated things that kind of were used to attack Panda Cup and cancel it. So like it was really handled poorly by Gimmer, handled poorly by some people, and handled poorly by some of the people in Panda. And I just say some. But yeah, it was rough. Oh, I have Pocket Azure. It's very confusing because like, yeah. I try to be like very unobjective when I say that. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, it wasn't even like really about Panda Cup. It was just like relations with BTS and Alan personally, and that's why it's like I said it was really handled poorly, and like Panda Cup was unfairly targeted, pretty much. Alas, it is what it is. I always get really pissed about the Summit people saying, yeah, they don't need Panda. They'll carry the scene, and then them going down 3 months later. That to me was like the biggest betrayal. But anyway, I feel like we're getting into a topic I don't feel like talking about right now. point is, man, it's been super long and it sucked. Sucked. Alright. Yeah, mate. We don't gotta talk about it. It just sucks is all you gotta know. Yeah, they refund everyone for the Panda Control stuff. Man, I was in fucking Smash World Tour and Panda Cup Finals. I was like extra mad, dude. Like, I was so excited to run that gauntlet of events. Make a bag. Are you Panda? Because you're my global huge Riz. Insane Riz. The Rizziest ever to Riz in this Riz world. Yeah, I got to try out the Panda controller. It was so good. The Panda controller was so nice, dude. There was some crazy tech going into that as well. Like, oh, that controller would have revolutionized the controller game. Unironically. It's like actually insane how much like we lost with that. Alas. Alright. Ah! Yeah, just super dead forever. Free. I think in Ultimate's lifespan, losing the circuits, specifically at Panda, just because it was working with the town directly, biggest blunder of Smash ever. Like, not even just Ultimate, I think just of all time, biggest blunder for Smash. Controllers keep casual competitive, you think? Why do you say that, Paris? Is it... Yeah, no, why do you say controllers are keeping casual for competitive? Yeah. There's a universe where none of this happened, and bro, I'm right now sipping martinis on my yacht. Talking about how I put 12 hours into Smash again yesterday for the 8th day in a row. Oh my god. Bro, I have like 10,000 people. I'm streaming. Oh my god. I'm streaming in a fucking gold-plated chair. I have nice ass earrings, bro. I got like 8 diamond rings for the flex. And like, sponsors are begging me to join their team. Sponsors are literally trying to pay me off and have me quit Liquid for them. But that's an alternate timeline. Yeah, you're my personal sushi chef. I'm like, Mark, chop chop. I would like some more Californian rolls, but can you add some yellowfin to that as well, please? Yeah, no. Liquid does not want to run a circuit for Smash. Nintendo sucks. Freeloader friend. Bro, you'd be allowed my mansion, friend, okay? In that timeline, you and all the homies can just drop on by. And I'll be like, yeah, man. Get in here. We're gonna party. Dude, I will have us... I would have a ball pit room for all the Smashy Bros people. Because y'all kids of hearts. That'd be a vibe. Dabuz, Rosalie, and Loom with sunglasses on vacation would be real. Dude. No, you know what one of the other tragedies was? Before COVID, I was supposed to go to an event that was going to be for cancer charity. Like, you know, cancer, like, relief charity. In the fucking Bahamas. I was literally going to be in the Bahamas for Smash. Paid for by another organization for a charity for cancer prevention and research. And then COVID happened. I was so hyped for that, dude. Oh. If only. Doing the summer pop out again? Dude, hell yeah! That was so fun last time. Oh my god, man. Please. We gotta make sure it happens. No, I still have my list of all the events I was supposed to go to. Before COVID. Like, this list, guys, of events I was going to go to before COVID happened. Oh. Can you see it on the screen? Like, this was, I was gonna have an insane, like, summer. I feel what the SXSW was, but Collision. Yep, Gommel. There was gonna be an Ultimate Melee Fusion Summit. There was, Yep, Azure. Yep. That's what South by South. Yep. Gommel. Like, oh, so many summits. Great. Like, most of these events are like normal events. But yeah. Because Smash was going crazy. Dude, 2020 Smash was insane. That game was still like at its height of like popularity. I remember. Because I was constantly traveling, right? There was a lot of money and hype for the game. The FurryCon Smash circuits? Wait, there's a Smash circuit for furry conventions? Sheesh. Alright. Yeah, Fighters Pass 2. Dude, it's actually insane how quickly we got Fighters Pass 2, right? Q, shut up. We had Fighters Pass 2 announced on January 16, 2020. What, like 2 years into the game's release? They dropped 6 characters. So 1 character every 4 months? No, that's like a year and a half into the game's release even. Because they released 6 characters in like a year, and then oh my god, it's insane how quickly they like announced characters and released them for Ultimate. I kind of wish, I definitely wish they like slowed down with it, gave it more time to like stew. Because I honestly felt like we got character after character. Like we got like Joker, and then it's like, oh, we got like Hero not long after, and then it's like Banjo, and then it's like Terry, Byleth. Oh, okay, Byleth Min Min. Man, this is, oh, the vibes, dude. Like, the vibes is like, oh, this is a pretty cool pack. Remove this character, it's a pretty cool pack. And then you get this, it's like, oh no, oh no, oh, this was not a cool pack. Like, based. Oh. Sephiroth was drip. I knew you were gonna say that. Sephiroth was pretty drip. But like, conceptually, that's a cool pass. I agree with that. I feel like that's where you're going with this. We really didn't think this could be. To be fair, we should have saw the signs when we got Min Min. Like that Min Min release and how broken she was at launch. That should have been like the red alarms, sirens on her head. Something's wrong. But we were too stupid to know. The game was still way too early into its meta. You know? We were uneducated saps. Min Min to Steve. Right, you got Min Min to Steve. And then like Sephiroth, you just like, alright, whatever. And then we got Kazuya, and it's like, we weren't sure about him at first. And then Sora. Sora being released and being like one of the lamest characters ever is always tragic to me. But yeah. To be fair, Steve took a while to cook. I always give Steve credit. That character required a lot of like effort to get good with. But anyway. No, Sora's lamer than Banjo, honestly. Because look who he's next to. Like, Banjo released and it's like, alright, whatever. He's next to cool. You know, a little cringe, but a little cool. Broken, but pretty cool. Right? It's like, he stands out, but it's like, you know what? Yeah, he was a sin for a good pass. He wasn't the capstone to. Oh my fucking god, what are they doing? Yeah. Like, I honestly, I don't know. Sora and Banjo are both really lame. I actually think it's very comparable, though. Anyways. Alright, guys. I think I feel like doing some gaming or something. It's like, I could stream, but, you know, I think it's good time to just call it. Maybe I'll play, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna just vibe. So, guys. Good time streaming, good time chilling. Thanks for making my day a little bit better. Rough one, of course. Stream the Pokemon game. TCGP? Dude, I've like looked at like TCGP streams. And like, no. I feel like it's just not a fun thing to watch. It is an impossibly bad game to stream, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna raid, I'll just raid H-Box and call it. Alright, guys. Thanks for popping in, thanks for saying hello, thanks for supporting me, all that stuff. And I guess in the future, I will try... I don't know, I guess I'll try some Marvel Rival streams in the future if you guys want to see it. Give my low elo ass a shot. Might as well try something else, right? But until then, peace. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, by the way, so I'll probably stream again Thursday. But who knows? Things can change.